Yemu akwa Badom TV Badwam jumadi so. Yade nyoma jeje wa baba se Badwam. De adu so no ye kase no ensam no do so ne etifi nsam no bia obetini. Asoye o food and agriculture so se akuafo a wo mo do aburo wo mo enu adodo se be ya eso mfa so a yenya no ye bekoso anya se o ma ye de honsam no ebeba. President da Chartered Insurance Institute of Ghana Solomon Latin so se ebinumo afamu na ahokire ya yekomu nyina no wonso afa kana sichi bi so epese wonso ebu nyumeku ahodo bi ye no so ye de beba eno ne nsem bi na no pay obete Adom TV Badwam kase o share me live on Facebook /Adom TV extra go TV 119 DSTV 280 na fe YouTube ya Adom TV tube okwa adomonline.com so ensam na ni de me de egu ho afa jebrenity se den ensam ni nchemo ankasa etie asoya wo mo hwe ye nuane ne yenkua ye ho nsam so de to akuafo a wo mo do aburo asafi wo nu aburo no dodo pa na won mo ade aburo di djuma te se poultry no ene industries ahodo no wo benya so mfa so Adom kase etwase
ye nya no aburo adwuma mu eye ye impulse a ye benya ana yenye impulse nu kura wie a ya no ya do no ba ya awie no kwan ye be fa so a ye de beba fie ya kwan enye wasraga awanya sika akra e de to impulse no because impulse nu ankasa ne bo e wosoro nti ema akuafo ye bre ansana yenya impulse nu kakra
enu ache na Dr. Kofi Ninia senior research scientific entomologist our crop research institute and so editor akuafo no anim say
udua ya no broni frene say contamination so wadua aburo ha wadua variety A obi nso adua variety B e wo nchen eduru bi a pense no a ne powder no bi ba be good ne so enti wo be kotwa no wo be nso waburo no enye variety A na enye variety B enti wo kodua wo ka pese unya variety A no unya intina no ya na yesese kabri bia no variety no wani gi ho pese udua no wo ba okoto certified seed a eno no de ya make sure say sa aba no krogin a udua se de ohwehwe no sa na obenya no
Asoye share a local government decentralization rural development so say nei won makonya sika bi ya wode beboa Ghana productive safety net project say won be ye adwuma manim ye yi ade ama enfie awodo a ohia adokro mo won mo ye say sebe ya enuma ho ensam aye dadwene dan krankra ni aban so no ebeba fo
no aban de aba yede hwe yede boa ehiafo wo district ni nyina mo ye project ni ye started wo 2019 ana ye up to now ye started ye no ye 80 district assembly yede mwa no ema wo but 80 assemblies now ye no ohwe mu Ghana ye wo 261 assemblies and assemblies ni nyina nso no ehiafo wo ho ba se odi adwuma kwhye obi ansa se o kire no adwuma ne so ansa na nipa na tumi aye adwuma no enti any chief executive any coordinating directors any planning officers any finance officers wo mo a adwuma no ebefa wo nsa so no ye ne wo mo hia wa ha ni a kire wo se ne adwuma no so tie ni a ese wo mo ye any wo mo responsibility ese wo mo angasa no wo mo ye as part of the project no enti ni abehia wa ha ye ne wo mo di nsusu ho se ejuma no ye ne de aba ba nye ye dia wo mo de ye de Ghana ma nyina dia ye nyina ye kambom na ye ti ase ne ye ya ana ebema etimpom
kakaku abrante amanebo asante mantem
no
Kobuno East na mantam no mo swafo wo ho ye kwasi adujan na wode to Regional Security Committee RESEC se ene nananom ne ankrankra nyina won mu nyina nka wo ho emom na won hwe ye to aba ye beto aba ba wie na obi epra obi ewu ne sanuema no ye nyina ye hwe se ye be ye ho ade afum obi anya na sede na parliament won finhie aduasa ho afahye ene bia koso wo techima wode sa futu yi etudwa
Elections are not for ballots and bullets. No, they are for the peacekeepers. And I'm happy the peacekeepers are also here. You are not a force, you are a service, police service. And service you must offer, not violence, not guns.
Mpanyinfo yi kasa no akyiri na na wusu sechi ya wo ye basama hene enso ade ne nsam eto aso.
The Chartered Insurance Institute of Ghana, yes, Solomon Lati. Now, was here an insurance company, so no, we here, Mufis, and Nipebi, one more Alpha Bronya Home and Crackase. Yeah, Yenina Yahu tree, one so far quite be so. Eco insurance, so whole J claims be anymore. A home some mono on the Adom Cassie, et was so.
Elections are not for ballots.
In every situation, say economy ye basa and anyoma ye dia. Problem I say more fraudulent claims. Nkofo claim asema enshada enye insurance not the abe free money idea. Inti ma insurance for so ye 7 year din around that time. Inti ni aye says the more we train people like this, se wunya claimer wo de beba no otiasie. They know what to do, they know what to look for and what not to look for.
Dr. Hemfrey Eyim Dake, President of the Association of Ghana Industries, and Jumedi Nasian one also edited just say, one more waji, one more tumun, or Mujidi passe, one umbe, one jumeyi, or baby biara, what they want ebeto, was share one more say, one ma customers are no one edi jumano, and who was semi here one more cane, now one yene aquine pa, will be to me abua one more.
The theme of today's meeting or induction. It's on the customer, and GDS, what they've gone through in terms of their training will be reflected on the customer as they go out there to seek for businesses and as they go out there to engage industry and to be sure that every customer is unique.
Apostle Abraham Ofori Kuragu wobi a oye adoye pa na nei wonam ne foundation so akoye adoye wo sechere east and sechere Kumawu district wa Santimantemo ene first aid box sanitary parts adisuamu eniema hodo ene ode akọ schools ahodo amofrasa no ehia Adom kase etwaso
So Abraham Ofori Karugu ya wono and what say Eucharistus Touching Lives Foundation ede enyame bi te say mathematical sets, sanitary parts, first aid boxes ene enhoma adesuafo besuade emu akoma adesuafo a wonom ewo sechere east ene sechere Kumawu mensine wa Santimantem mu no ene woni amane bo ne twetwe nkoma wode to nanim say niku ne botaye pa ene se obeboa adesuafo a wonum ni made na nso wonum eni bie se beya wonum adesua betumi akonkan
Eucharistus Foundation best in fear best num ni no yebotai no say ebebo atitiro school for etine yaba sechere east district ena sechere Kumawu district ko best nso eso ne yakọ na yekura market about 330 soon as omokocho beki no e dey so mase ekura sebe sanitary pass a ye mofan be sesi omo Yes, so ekura first aid kit. I the school be a kwabafra de obi agobe pra. And yes, ekura about 1,000 exercise books and a pens and a pencils and a masset. Set yem fam wa wo mo. Ebuta se be se koda no munya nti asemi nyina so e ma desua. Obo wo ba no squat ade kura nye. Ti school uniform so kan ho. About 73 school uniforms are Mo frano so omofa emre school.
Adom TV Badwam kase na ugiso ehwe na eguso ye wo nwumasua mu na yenko mrahwe bedwani a wo garu abato mpesua no eso waya ade pa de aboa ne mpesua no so eye school at St Joseph RC Primary School na wasi 3 unit classroom blocks wonye niema hodo so eka ho a chechefo so benya so mfaso Adom kase etwaso.
This school should have at least 8 or more classes because we have from KG1 to Basic 6, it should be about 8 classes. We all know it's only one unit block he came and gave us, and it's not enough. Even with that, we don't have a place of convenience. That is a toilet, potable water or potable drinking water. We don't even have. We have to go at least a mile to go and then fetch water, which most at times or all the time affects productivity.
And I'm so say we see 3 unit classroom block ama wonum and no na garu emra shebedwani area to just say wajidi ye pa say edan fofora we see ama wonum no ebeboa ama desua ho nsema konkan na fe ede ahosan abre enkwada no.
We have been able to build a school block is much more expensive than that of a borehole. So now that they have drawn my attention to that demand, I'm going to go back to Accra and continue with the lobby. I'm an opposition member of parliament, but I do these things through lobby and through the common fund that is allocated to me as an MP. So I'm going to work around the clock to ensure.
Head teacher wano ewo Kurasua number 2 basic junior high school ewo Sunyani East abato mpesua so wobono on dia de to aban nanim wo muhia nsu pa anom na tumi aboa ma mofra nso asua de yi ene niema bebre no wo mo de to dwase mpanifo egbo
so ayenom bohu ne obi na asebe ifibe nsu abe num ni nsiamu ni ya fom de bia se ebetimi a revive nsu no na aja etima aboa achechefo ne asukufo and over school ha akura pensu anoma afina okura chance ko kuruma ko pensu asano ebe sraban omuti enka nia e kan se omumremwa
Jumadie no awieye na panyina woda Hambuso Foundation no eye Mr. Samson Apia echeche sentia otusa anamoi
200 pieces of uniforms na ya mamo 6 boxes of pen and then 2 boxes of pencil. Yenti anasa ya buta yenti a ama sa de we nyina say education is a key. If education is the key to our success there. Then na ya buta yenti say e boa ayeye nyanom school for no ama omo education na den akonkan.
Esuafo bi a ewo Kurasua MA JSS any basic school a wonsa kan school ntade ni akade bi e kire woni so se kire Adom kase.
Na ya damasi bi sambre bi se je se enu anketo mo ye school a would be back to Motimasi and 19.
Oh, yeah, that was it. I mean, Shamapa is a squatter in her in his school, yes, good.
Acting medical superintendent, yeah, we watch more down government hospital, Yebrim Central. Poyamantum, yeah, Dr. Felix or say, now was say, and they won't na ye no. And send be a bit more cancer or more chimoja or more deco, yeah, young coma de near, dear, no crab be any sans no, and Chimono on Adom TV Cassie, it didn't come away.
Governor, I'm saying hospital no yes, and come up nipa be about 50. So far them say nipa be about 38 and aba. I'm sure say be about 2-3 going in there between your number no ye pe no. If for instance na me obi a na me stroke pan pa bet my baba me dey me hu say enya dey stroke bia sa enti no sa fie ne dey me say obi a o pese o ntwimogya moa no obi no omu yi stroke bia fie mu na mo entwe mogya no na mo ntumi fa
one more coaching on Moja be near Mani Bunny to Trinco.
See, I buy me between me, a normal person to say the time I buy and be beyond to me. I put me the interest at the I will be high be out here. I can say be obey me, obey there. Come to me now, and Cassa. And to be beer, who be any, to say, Omo, Omo Canon, Omo Fia, Omombla, Nomos Meboa, now government hospital, Omo Yamuja.
Never we catch him say, yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Menjano sana Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan na no pay ye de siase dan komma on so je bre ehwe bie ne bom koso ana ne yentna on Facebook/Adom TV Extra na se YouTube Adom TV tube on na mu ana okonya Go TV a hwehwe ye wo 119 ana DSTV 280 ye kwa bada won krata ene Adom online stories aka no kwadawo ma twen ye nchekra na ya to aso medin de afia amankwa tamaklo Adom TV Badwam Jumade no so news no ya wie sesi nti de adu so no de bonkrata no ese ne adomonline.com so ye de emma wonti emu akwaba ne ade rade asenso ama ye nyina ye nkra ne ye nimpadua se rade echecha adom no aso ye mu eso then ne 1st July me no mienu nkwa hoden ekura ye bibia ye adwumade afaseda ma no faseda ema no ye de rade ase incoming Bismarck akosi nsia boateng jina ne naso wa ha mo akwabe
efiam joso
se wi abokode
nyame adom nanso e
nyakopon adom nyame adom
watare fitopa ne
edase
ne agukom ne de yekrum ne fere duku minim bank ha se na mo fere duku na se bi a sheye de afia
oh
yes and na Republic Day but in Sakraba mtinya holiday
long time tienka kura
tinya holiday sorry ko adwuma
sorry adia sing
benene da ye boy asese omanmu yes after independence no say nya kwana your friend they say handing over note you prepare for March to July
okay
tinane da o man Ghana ye boy ase ese ye omanmu
ye day
ye pa yes tunamwa chest out ne hunu ni se broni bia medi asubie ya na ye boye bra e de asiesie ho eti e bra ye bo no kontabuo ne aba e na beso e de amaye bia
yes eti no na eri e be hyase mbwa
okay
enti bia ye nko adomonline.com na enseme wo ho eni Freddy and Kwame Blay o asiu oro kujeto Blackwa and media stations bia womo esusu se womo egu wo hufin aha nti ensam no de se no snet de na
yes snet de na yeah
to badwam.online.com ajebre na working kan mo bi nkancho sare na atene wa wo kan a eno
so
yeah ene se ebokuru no
yes tika kire de
nti badwam.online.com ne de ba ye nimpanifo mu a mienu suspect se wo ma chekere ntampe cocaine bi ene ya che won e wo airport nti no okwadomonline.com eno so egum
evia we on into amanfo airport nipa kura nyini na otiare sede ye nyine bag enje se wo mu ade enkyere se bo mfa oboni die mape but airport udra enso obia bag
se flight no kura utimu kura
se okrose na munyina kodu bia train station ana bus station ana Trotsky station na o som dia koto ni car mu dia different
kwesi
ba mu airport ni inside mesrew bisie na manfo dia ye asresem brante bi ono kotena maame bi nchen na maame ni di nkomo asivi se onim ne kura be 30 years ago see airport aye che no wo frɛ abrante ne agi abrante ne the cabin crew members no mo identify say abrante no kura maame na frɛ abrante so o metena ne nkyɛn yemi sa abrante ko ni maame
ne baby ya but kwazi said you okay say you obi ani ni free fie na call airport wona ani ni tukwan ya say ye kwasi nsia wote Madina meme wo ayi yekohia kura
efia me de se me no netu kwa obi abekuta ne bag
obi enkura ne de na kwasi aka no so you lumai abrewa be say even inside flight ni mo kura no because who say a fingerprint no me ade na de ye enti bia wa hu say obi ade bi to for mo boa no wo de hye ehwe ho yie na anya masa sa asam wo ho na ye de ko enfidie no mu ne ye peke won sa wo ka ho enti no eho de edu ho a we ye hwan you very careful
fingerprint enya chiwa
acho na say your onsa
that day obedem
eya onsa ene binum nsu nim nti obesa dad waka be say ba ku bi eno so see wo flight mo sa ene di nko no mpo de enye say or kasu onim no like normal say atena say ne di komo enti yemi say na yi no eyi okay or boa no ama no or de ahye na say no na ne ma no ewo mu no so likely for him no de boa no ane say ye hwe ne luggage o de kono sa ne kind of luggage ne say the packaging no no ye different nti anu na timi save ne kakra but no kura no o TB hwan
yes sure
TB hwan nti anu na kwasi aka no hwo ye nti sa VIP VIP dey fine papa say
enyi obi abag enyi obi enkra ne de
enti anu ho asam eno no galamsey activities blamed for nkoko flooding nkoko so yiri yes galamsey for what to sa
ya no dio
kwasi ye di ho abro di ho abro pa na areho
na no den
ye ka di besi nyarewa hodo bebre nyina ye no ko kwabra ni
abre glaucoma hodo ya AC nyina free
even a ma pemfo akora won ka bi shim obeba na ne part da bi anya adu ama na nsaye ketwa na so ba akuni ho nani akora ya won fofo na nani ni ho
ne huna yesi na ha bi
na me say ne nyame de so omo na de sa yanya
the galamsey na
galamsey ya di nura gumu na pemfo no me no mfo so bibia say na sa asem we ye kan ya kan obi afi na aye normal ye say abe normal
oh yes se galamsey do kan kosi aga
enkosi hwi so
ye nyina abeji atum say
abe normal kwesi
for want of better word they are irresponsible and we are living with our irresponsibility from top to down and phobia ho biem
phobia
galamsey ne de say enyo bia sem biem
kwesi phobia ho phobia aye say aye adwen say bia ewachi but ensuo bia ye nom no omamu bia na etwa no ho
ebe akrometu bi Jubilee House
na akọ na ba ani enyi krom ha na asante achim agogo ho baby so obi tu galamsey ya tu ko uro bi de wi etu otene toilet so no bi ni she how wawu
we say be kakra Jubilee House
because of obi na ni bre
dem penfo na hunu amamu no mo eburu
ti eno ho asam no honso sane we na be kwa akọfa ho no atimpoku asikuma road no yesi ya bie after ayi
we ne ebugu no
sa nti ho asam so I don't know nyambra na ba adomonline.com sam no bebre wo ho audios wo ho any videos ahodo nti wo je bra wadaroma na no yehia nso ho cause yenhwe do bonkra
yemfa daily graphic da bokata afia ento aso de aban so for hwoman edisua ehun sem so Dr. Ya Osei Edichum yesi free SHS bill yes had a call to cabinet here ne penfo ne yehwe ne say a face ye gitumu a ne be ye mra ye ntwere bi si Uganda biem na de akọ SHS
ne be de
ubekosa to free bees na na ukọ SHS
like who free
JSS na ukọ SHS
sa anuti ne de asa akọ cabinet na
yes yes akọ hwemu ebiem na ye hu ba bia say SHS be ye emfinsiensia
ano so na say
6 years
wo free ayi wo de JHS de ni nyina aka ho
a obekọ ni nyina ya
ante na antina
na say afa ne pepepe e ho de ama
okay omo nkomra because cause education no a long time adie nti ye take decision bia ye wo say ye de ebeboa na mom anya se bia 4 years no obi aba no abesesa 4 years no obi aba no abesesa
me nyini se aban ana the education ministry any mampani atena and make much input into this
also share
because you see it become a political decision
it's true
say enye ye na yatoto ye minus na say ya fa bibia NPP NDC semwa this should be coming from NDPC National Development Planning Commission to give us the long term ni ye hunu ensunsanso ye wom ni ye hunu akwenside ye bebem ye kwe ma how do we deal with it because we eyemra menyini se kwa yemra be hye de kete se mampani be no sakra mu enye yie ebe yemra be flexible se mampani bia ba no peso de nsaka obetimi ne nsaka ochina bi se a different political party ba na one the Akufo administration nya adwuna e be sa de nsaka si o mampani da Akufo ne atamils 4 years 3 years 4 years 3 years na mka se nyie ne ntabi ya politicize ye bibia ene ka se NDPs na LD ade we ye nya the input of education ministry you need the input of other education stakeholders and the air drafting and the commercial
Ghanaians ni bi nso so de aka ho mo anya ne sa na nyina ye kan kwasi aso
omunimpa it is Snake Rock City negotiation store the Director General Admas ni so afero ma twentwen so
okay
say NPRC no mo ye bia no mo nyai no mna na mpenfo nsa enkonyasie mu BMT Daily Graphic and no Ghanaian Times and so any
one kind and what Canada
where okay also be courageous firm in face of challenges yes yes yen hwe ni na so
ni suro bi every so dey tene na kano what you say enya suro dey won say ade no wo kan okre ba yeah sometimes I see e baby e gina na ye kasa no because obi en wo pe no kre ti say utumu say ade no kre na wo ka but the fact that enkoye aha obehu ne say asa wo attack no nti mummy anya very careful and for election time you say dia mesrew amaye nyina ye ho ne say memma obi enyusu ye as a scapegoat e mo obi nkopraw because of positioner ono air painting utumu say ade na wo de ma no facts na wo de ma no ba hwebe bia wo gina no Ghana ha na ye wo no wo ye adwuma ni ye pa but because e ko ye ma osumesi ana obentin ni to obebo wo abu BBNC ye nuanom abusua honorables mu bi kra afri mu abepem sa brehwi si egusu aye koba na wo century ni wo obi babu free hwe na no ayifo program ko ye wo KNUSC akoya say na NDC program and I say
okoye gidigidi
oh the one day but my dear system na e dey yan yet say dey na etikane no
MP kra ya hwe dey office dey man aton kan ya kan yabo no ekunu make BBNC
nti yenye careful central for we dey futu a change dey make grant
it's your daily guide for Champions Borgan daily guide and so enie senafia e boss so adomonline.com na wa Blaze use ablakwa for 20 million Ghana cedis. Can this count 200 billion? And it's also watch a dear friend. NPP MPs embrace Napo as a running mate. They say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kwakoshia and Penfu Adom Kesia no message film. And they are two men say a Napo and Wofan send a running mate. Near CMPs to do nina watches. Was a man common yina. Do do nina.
Yes, I do one.
Do do na jet.
Maybe I found a 10 then mine.
Yes, and say Napona Equansam. IGP leaked tape. COP Mensa 2 others cited for misconduct. Timakaya leaked tape be a free bugri. Na buo buy no. Yeah, I'm sure you're fortunate. Just say COP Mensa any please for me account. Say be omi ye nyemo nsem. Actually IGP. Okay. Yeah, no so entry him. Dan Paris still in office. Please 70. As man and I'm say. Yes, I catch it. Ora Dan Paris say uncle leave.
Uncle leave.
Name for some fan horn no. Please for benefit for senior credit.
Yes.
Obi hakari ever the daily guide no. Every time because man for Ghanaian Times NUM. I say ambulance case Ghanaian Times. Jackpot. I didn't record 26-minute conversation with Attorney General.
I recorded say.
One kind. It was say sans me CMP before be nam say komo oni Attorney General 26 minutes no. O sinya no kore. Ko record nyam na record yam so mahunu the number of minutes. Vice President tax Bank of Ghana to create regulatory environment for digital tech sector. Eti mampani abede cheso na dey to Bank of Ghana pen for him say we ask na abẹ for kwan. Omo fan shemu akoma abẹ for kwan be so na manfo enye nkitaodie brano. Government has duty to regulate cement prices. And Trade Minister so they can say, "Semino kase cement price bo kosoro. Fuel price kosoro. And net the year. Sounds net the year so no. Prepare the first international airport. Started domestic operation. It's ne Monday near ma a womb. No.
That's it. That's it. And here for the bunker town online, dear no AC and I draw that now watch for from Ukraine. Tino. Ye wiepe agudie mu nsem no toaso e de aba rekese du bodi beba na health tips nso aba week yi mu nyina ye kasafa yen kidneys no ho ye didi yie na bo yen kidneys no ho ban enuane a wosi edie kidney ni hia a obeye kama yare bia ma ho mesro week yi mu nkobo no ye tie ni ye na moa ye afi bogus nso lande ya ahosepenso na style bia bi ye de be ma so na mo hu no wo zoom na de physical nti do no ade na nim yenu na akohu no de nyina so ebe ma ye na na de so hia wona akran sam no do so ba week ni mu nyina obetimi achecha no sa de amba ye wie pe ya na ye won komo ahodo bi hyemu ho na afa ya samidi kan ba na pensem mu so age na dwenne nkomo no so emuye pa nti ya age brema ye ya da se wo mre no wadaje ye kwaba.
Good morning, Jordan Opa. If you weekend a basa, now to say yes. If you have a bisujina monai so near the idea, Morta Guinness and a program be a course over the weekend. You used to hear Morta Guinness a dam. I'm okay, one pay now. Yade and some idea, bro. And of course, bet power and so okay. I wanna yade. I can see when some bro bedroom so Dance World Services, banner cleaning service, Dance World, and so no matter the cleaning, okay, move fee office, baby, yeah. When Dance World and Chicken come on, me number to grab the amount show no Kosoaro, Sergio Manocho Bernard Paddy Butre. I'm your producers, Kejuan Cassani, Eric Cassidu, where the say the for you, sir, Koso, the round of 16 games, biggest surprise, Italy. Yeah, you know, at the Fimba. Spain, winning England, had to leave it late. But we need 2-1 after extra time. And for you to say yes, results of course over the weekend interesting. But Yanko games name na for you ready and all honey and so a course so in the various games over the weekend. It's your my qualified they come and to say yes. Spain and England in the next round of matches. England and Switzerland bebo. The quarterfinals. England versus Switzerland. Then of course it will be Spain and Germany in the quarterfinal. And the games near France and Belgium, not finished in Portugal and Slovenia. And so they are winning a game see and so back corner. You feel you could be more and from the Ghana Football Awards. Sanya Nano ne weekend Chamunane Bomo Sebe Baswadampa about so you really know that the ultimate Mohamed Kudus and Kwambia Sono Wajia Basobodi as the player of the year. Yanko Pimo Jumadina say.
Ladies and gentlemen, to help with the presentation of the main award of the evening, which will be the Footballer of the Year, I'd like to welcome up here on the stage Executive Director of AE Media, who are organizers of the Ghana Football Awards, Mrs. Anita Nadia Atta, and she will be ably supported by our guest of honor, the Minister for Youth and Sports, who's also a Member of Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them with a big round of applause.
Good evening to you all once again. I would like to thank everyone who left their time and come here to experience this amazing awards. And I want to use this opportunity to give thanks to everyone who put in effort to make sure this nice event happened today. I'm happy to be named as the Player of the Year. It's a testament of my hard work from my teammates, my family. And before I continue, I would like Fatau to be in front of me here. I would like to thank Fatau for coming here to support, even though he's part of the nominees as well. As part of the new generation, one of my aims is to increase the unity and the love between us. And this season, in as much as we are competing for the award, it's a very healthy competition, and then he has pushed me a lot this season, and I've pushed him a lot too. I've told him this already, but in front of everyone, I want to use this opportunity to tell him how proud I am of his journey and how far he has come and what he has done this season at Leicester. And this is a source of motivation for me and him and all the upcoming players coming up. And there has been a lot of legends here. I can't mention names, but I want to use this opportunity to thank all of them, because everything they have done in the past years has paved the way for us, the young ones, to get here today. So our responsibility is also pave the way even clearer for the upcoming ones and then pass the torch backwards. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening.
Mohamed, the Footballer of the Year, one of the likes of Vishaku, the likes of Iñaki Williams, Muina Namo Prosman Bukari, and so Obomina Ejiabaso Body, and Obafia Emmanuel Kayeke, and Yabona Basso as the best player at Owofi.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Emmanuel Kayeke of Summerboy Summertay.
Kayeke, we are saying the sanity or call Koroko Amfa and Sana Boy or Timmy LED was captain, the Omwaje Kenyan Premier League, born home modern year pa ne on the best player about a few footballers in Nati. And on it, as I was be break course coach of the year near the Adigana, Beckham, near Moon Sunny, a sea, a coin, Chitamuchuku, Crania, the and of course, Morta Guinness, some okay, one opinion in some of the Morta Guinness, Obenum and San, Obenum, a drinky be our program, say, Obe you should drinky be a program, Morta Guinness, Tarabia, fashion free, you know, best rawa, where yesterday, who's all your guy, Morta Guinness. Now, Yanko Pimo, boxing and Bahubali, ni Soja Boy, I'm about a year who did with fear, IT Police promotions, you know. So about, and I say, and Frizzy McBones winning Aqua Geo Mudin was saying, but the main bout, you know, I Soja Boy, and Bahubali, no, Yangi, that's a good Gakabai, anybody wants to referee Naira, you share referee, no friend of phones and I do, next year pong. Boxing arena.
Soja is giving Bahubali a hell of a time, and look at that combination. And Soja, Bahubali is a counter. Soja in trouble, and Soja will also retreat and hold his guard. And two boxers know, I must say, they are giving the fans here something to cheer about. I'm not surprised. Look at the uppercut from Soja. Uppercut from Soja, and it's amazing that this guy is exhibiting his prowess. And once again, and Jonathan is also watching with us. Jonathan, tell me your view.
Also interesting fight no kwa. Utumu say Soja Boy no, we na read them no. And the jabs no so called operate ba. Oh, and this is no for me no or score pa.
And two boxers, a left hook from Soja, and Bahubali, his leg baggled. I don't know if you saw it. And while Lucky was on the move to his and both boxers will go on the ropes. And referee Roger Bano steps in quickly, and somebody will say Bahubali have been saved by the bell. I believe the soldiers are in the ring to calm things down. And supporters need be held to show Eba Park and so and Mihu bottles Omunyai it is not good. I think it won't help matters.
Fight no amecho onani and agbafio but inyemi call fans and talk but na amecho na make fit fight they didn't call for a change of gloves. It was the referee. Ni football and football. Sorry, boxing rules me. Keji okeboko no. Ni tafla chemo headibu. Alo e mwokwe ke bashpom. Ni you decide ake e mwokwe alo headibu wo oh no don. About declare a winner. Onu mishe. Referee na ake all gloves he gba. Eleno ni ba je gloves e mi ne ba hwe mo ingbe mi. On Michel, no, Kaji, ring him now, your best share me. She can knock down by the more be she can a chumo gloves a handle. Because as soon as they collect, she alone no ko, Baba, they could have shwe opponent taking baby, I love boing baby, I don't damage go Baba. I can boss in no more no boss for a lifetime.
Right, and change some ne some best and shadow bout na say the BPM piano so yamfa and camel cry and also hon ask 7 no anya some keto akra na ye hwede mo say ye benya countryman songo e wa homa so but yensa and me an can say dem fidie ne ye adwumanti no ka hye ne so sa efa emma me and ye begina so na ye de see but sponsors say Sergio Manusho Bernard Paribotwe I me producers Kejora Kasani Erica Siedu Body.
Memo cover and over Adom TV Badwam health tips. So now what you must say Radia Dumunti, you won't come up Ahmo Dene. Yapomudin Koma Yedi, now what you moon in a Simenum Yen Chakra. Now you know a beard, Makubia Roman or boy, you don't say for health tips. And row Badwam so Jordan because see. If you had a Simenum Bia, a endpoint homeopathic clinic, Nadaroma, Arabia, Howard Junior, young call endpoints, no shame, memano prostate no, or check a diamount, to mechanical check odi, apart from an bar infections, the Howard, young call endpoints now on share, and my number is 0244 867068 86 7068 offer M-Pointer Obejo Sonada Romanti and a Dr. Edmond Arthur our nutritionist dietitian the positions in their Dawson and nay and then I watch you must see a new common and for kidney health and nutrition yen kidney no kwanya ye be faso ye de aduane e be crown ye ya problem bia e ma ho dog na emu akwa Yeda se papa se na watchi yin so ama ho kwan se ubekire yin ade ye ka se kidney a e dia
meda se bebre se ofa kidney na ya na akan kasemoni akase osa
okay
aha nipa bia wo esa menya sure se obia ni ho wasa sisi woni sa nti esa no eye ade a etise beans ayedi boys I mean gobe garini beans the way CBTF no sana kidney na na se esa na TFA nti ewo yechi anase back of the abdomen no nti ewo bonkum ne woni fa nti wo hwe kidney na anatomical na etise ye beans ayedi ana kidney no wonuma bebre ya eye because of emreni nti no mepese mema mekasa na yinti a ade pote pa kidney ne ye ne se one a filter anase esone mojaso eno ne edwumedie kese pa esa no eye apart from that no so a bomodern say enema a benefit mu a ye beka say eye excretory substances byproduct after say brebo na ye hu ndwuma awie no eno na eye excretory organ massa na mani na eba bonten enema enye ye beka say waste substances it be a fluid and then you can on obefa acid and so when you pedue mu ene even minerals ni na ye near kidney na eden a filter until that is basically some of the media potia kidney ni
okay and obia nso ewobi
oh yeah obia obi nyame adom obia wo kidney ni pe bia wo kidney either say obewo mienu but e bia na obi o wa ne de ne ba akonya adwuma. Yes.
By birth, we were banana dear.
Oh yes, it means yeah, offer those nephrologists now. Oman areas are much apart no more. They will be able to give why in Tiana if you are
okay. And I won't me was see a dear to me book kidneys.
Yes, and we are dear baby. Offer
what you a home come and baby.
Papa.
Okay. And the infancy henny na yentwaso awotwe mu nkoma yibedi no keda se party ennei waka ya hu ochna na de chie de kosi fiada no yenisa enkomo we obia wo kidney said the doctor cheche mu akire ye no hye ye chiri mu anu mu sa ti ba bedi nkomo ne ahwede nti a kidney no hu nsam no aye bebre ede na yenye ne ye enuane be na wosi edi ti kan ho na wotwe mu na yentwasa nkomo iso enne de infancy ha faseda no ema M-Point homeopathic clinic na daroma ede de nkomo yi ebro the number is 0244867068 enkwa hodin wo ho ochna ebesehia
ahon sepa dwumadi so medin de Sandra oheme ametu adwuma nyame Adom entertainment ame Ghana for chemu a
Wouldn't even fast Cindy now. Where do you tell or your guy? Sister Sunday be a guy.
We
a guy.
Well, be Kofi and Pedro Adaroma. Say, you know, my guy more. With me friend me Habibi. Habibi, come to Dubai. Enti aba ya befi encredi echebiano. Ya de besomo e o decide. But ansana no. Ma main travel near my ekoso. World of entertainment, my culture said if I was soon when Nino, yes, son so Niger DB asomo. Master, yes, I'm a baby friend, Mediana, the by then at the Mungabuchi. I'm quite cheap. What I say. Etienne, Jumedia be a course for stadium, and trust me, show no a pape, na eja etato. Praise reloaded na your friend or Joe Metal, or I sang ya mere Juma. War ye na war ye ni free. Tia, ye too when I bread bidding come play him say gospel father no more charge. I say boss, bam for bet ya bam for ka. Wo bet ya backing vocalist for ka. Wo bet ya instrumentalist no more marking naka. Stage a brand table enough form. It is a Joe etimia ye show be say free. E wo be able to say stadium. Baby say stadium or come behind. Eti brand I had was more jemu man say ya be si ma be ni. Jemu say guy say ya Brajo Wodia. New man to in the glory of God. Sergio Metal etimia ye dwumadi se ya share adede animunyam ye hwe ne e course wenra chitafo ne mo be Charles nkoma papa o de say Sam Jata we ya ade pa show bia me say wota o machi ni ade ningo pram wo ware a be ba beta wa chi ntino ya monya wa de ma nti ye hwe mo twa mo na se fe grace me hu mi hu nkofo pi ye kwese na dwumadi no boy Charles nkoma Brajo osmo saje mu mano we a great achievement for the kingdom of God. Because see imo koye bi stadium jiji iska sa okay squadi so mo koye show stadium mo jiji iska ntino wa ya ade pa for the gospel fraternity to get Nathaniel Bassi and his squad we nyina no wa ye nyina ye bompa se ne wa hwere e wo dwumadie no hu nyina wo hwere gye Nyankopɔn on fan share one name to praise reloaded. And I will try when it's so sad. No, watch na make I will say for grace. No, we try na so was that. Holy Ghost no the nice word watch na. What the baby jama ho sepeso. Inti ana what you need in na washe. Jane. Mama into aso achievements ne bi ne yebo so no. Bena boy, Mincham ko Naija. For the first time in history of music and concerts, 80,000 capacity. Hey, I'm fine. Bena Boy has set a record, the first African musician. What me a fele? 80,000. Now we are more far we may school. More far we met me artist no chroma say. And I Bena Boy affiliated 1,000 a baby. Munya steady. Yani abri o chroma. Yani abri o street and so. Yani abri. 18 fe any. And also I'm more baby. More far baby. I'm who show us the way. Show us the way because you bre. It will have Ghana artists when they bet me, I say. And ask me, Nkoda. Okay, let me Kodaba. It's here, Bena Boy. First time in history, 80,000. And you come Nigeria. I'm an on it. Chawani Sobra. Yes, a bray. Yes, I was just more. Sika was regional. Yeah, I can about $5 million as them. On a squad 12, no one high private jet a more. It's no, yo, there. You know, watch a trend. I may be a Kahuaman. Oh, Bukina was always a cut also. A mu champagne, mu taba. A man so. Hey, Yahweh, bedroom. Because me dream why the boss my mind. Because 80,000 will be my so. It's the young and right. Because I who got cry. I go for a crying $1 million, but my phone, and I was over for my Baboka. I pull him down and say more on this side. I had no before be a Yeshua. Obiti me catch a can where they say, way in fano, this you know be my person. Minia, make me dear cry, make that was for a neighbor. Yeah, hey, Missy, me too, when I was a Ghana, oh, Ghana Cassania be me from, can't guess a Benjamin Ghana card. Hey, and yo, pull me down the door soon. Just a man who so be for sure. And no na my artist no omunye bua omobre no because ye before bi akoya de a ehwo na obi gina chire ese no wa hu ye nyina ye de te jungle nim me kan jungle facha me eti na no so asem bi ba social ne so say veteran Nigerian actor Olu Jacobs akan chinegu and I'm say there bi asem no mean to me me kan say on a big station to say Adom TV so without doing my research well. Tiano I'm here course ko Nigeria ho. Me free Olivia Emodi, TV presenter. Na be on say there Vista Sunday no cray. It's not true now. The man said the shave. Tiano I'm on Nigerian blogs and so they this particular video. At all it's quite disturbing kakra. Oh, a hard dream because why I'm right. But na ira idea. To on say na mafwe amabe. What's a washe? Papa yare ye na yire gina na chi samwa ka wanye ka wadwane ate munya ade na na mafwe mu ma ware no kra anye fe asem kakra no you ring na call mami fi mami atena papa hu papa no 82 years still what no ho yo mami I agree to you she baddest you don't do all now ti ya hwe papa yi onwui wadaroma onwui mi de akire ensem ebe pie ma babia no somfo trust the guys. Some of the no cre ebetu ye at the amount. Here Olu Jacobs na debunky rumors singing on canching guye.
We'll see you out and about. All this. Can you hear me? Yes, they said that you died. You said you died. Oh, yeah, right. Alive, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Equity Club today, so we'll see you out and about. All this. Can you hear me? Yes, they said that you died. You said you died. Oh, yeah, right. Alive, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Equity Club today.
Life is too short. Ababono, ebibia papa those days when sini. Nasa why am say I was say obro once wa brabum. What did I make no? Na no nche say obi a na wafa na danfo. There be twitwa so. Life is too short. Bro once better nyo obi a na ne begro. What eh? Nya say ye be keka life is too short. No obi a odi nsem hunu bi a na da so ne so. Twaso ye wo kuta won sabosumi mu. Empanifo ni madukonti a ye friend kuta won sa. E chese hwon hu ye. We say play a scrabble ball first half. Omukoba ko pamane so ana omabre. First half of the year ko, second half ehu. Aya na wahwe wo ho suye e de amame e wokuta won sabosome na migina so am happy new month. Na ye ka o see free Dubai na eba responsible also give it up for me yeah but say mama say ay. Yeah, you can't travel and see omo mo. Mama fast that pace pa ma Welbeck Kofi and Pedu. My boss, winya ni pebi say, oh, wa brabo ma, was so once a bibia, be she the amount. Yes, follow who no road, or man can ye, or man can sa keke. Say I'm Pedu for the first time, I'm a SC will be soil, so I'm forever grateful to you. Nyame ensure pay ye Welbeck. Welbeck Adaroma, and in penny for a Adom TV. When we and Shroma season 6 winner, and the guy is host, ye copy mo, it was Dubai. Now, them see a cool king answer. Simijina ya stamp mwa next one I'm sure me ko US Ghana was beautiful and also be them me kama ni gina me ko the bebrem not of ye ko ye no say o bete Ghana nyo me kan asema na me hwe social media obi comment she's lying yes so baby a baby foforo baby a me ko ye ne die no kre bisa Adbel travel for ji say ye de phone komo mo ansa na o ma bo Ghana nyom. By a born Nigeria, even the Indians, the tourists, they were dancing to Nigerian songs. So when they come back, they kind of cry. I'm not see. I'm not making homework. Now she's lying. What? It's you copy mu. Now you afraid the Vibe Squad. Okay, why dull, but the Ghana energy. You get PM wha. You shas you must be ready so. You quite money more as on to. I'm fine, Jomo. Yet almost a baby if you're fufu. What? It's here. We made some new friends from India, from Russia. If you cry, what's happening? They just want to bro with me. How come don't back us up? It's yo, big shout out to y'all. I told you, I'm from Ghana, Adom TV. Good morning from here. It's oh, he man, I win, but I'm so we need be. Aye, nada Roma. One winning na media chat, man, fine, man. I'm Pedu. One more car, business class. Yet, seen him drew Dubai, hono. Adom TV, my idea. Mucha business class ma kwalai for the first time na me took am at business class Adbel travel and tour chawadi sobra in collaboration with Adbel Travels ya share mo said in Shoma season 6 when I know ebeti kwan indeed from Kenya straight to Dubai it say there ya started tour and it's a call a safari desert but you desert next one ya best started tour no him next thing can we to move by now? We hiba baba. It's why ready. It's why ready. Anyway, let's do this. Let's see. Okay. Well, Adom TV. Let's go. Perez. Oh, what's what J woman me ba no star girl Perez. Baby girl. You had a good time from sitting in the plane for the first time, business class, to 5-star hotel, to touring Kenya and Dubai. Sadia che na akoko bon. Yedi asida kesiye ema Adbel Travel and Tour. So my catch also person who feel my Ghana mu. Eko baby nyesa wako keke wako jiweni akwajojo ho. Mo ye company mo ye group bi opasa wako jojo ho a. Me kan for Adbel ma because squad near tight. O ma ye ni je pen ye nti Adbel. Jada masini ebe hwe ni mu se mo ba be shy wo this side. Na well be kofi ampedu. Wo waseda na die. Me fedi kura na isinya me betwa me kama ebone. Nyame nsha oni mpanifo a ye wo fi ha sei. So we have multimedia kakraka nipa 700. So Sister Sandy, wona ko. Eno kwa chinsam, ehon fire who say yakwa abade here say yakwa gye ne ya chele. Kaswa mu mewaba. Kaswa squad mu mewaba. Nti ampadu meda CPA pa ye ni age. Papa but this week die odofo mama fan hye we ni wate. This week the Dubai no me de be ma part 1 and 2 part 3 and 4 chewa me de be ma pa ye because many age na kakra me fefe obi man so bai ne say obi ani obi ahwa adaje so okodi nsekuru saa de na muti krum ha ye na obi dane ne ho anachi na mo ka ne ho nsem aha obi ani adaje obi aye busy koye adwuma na de tena fa time kan krofo ho nsem wate ho ye ntunwura ngu fom sebi hu so obi kura atontasuo egu fom nti empanifo mo kura mo kɔ mo define ni bi beba ha nka ye isi free play na ha nyina ye isi na mo me hosa ti mo me fancy na me nampedu asibiem said the aka we trade je de bebram say no me din guys guys habibi come to Dubai. I'm the guys queen hair logistics gh I'm my way share Instagram TikTok boni na mama way papa I share Adwame Hosey na fabrics wholesale GH what chema if you are going to my pam when I'm say fabrics habibi fashion me it's fabrics wholesale material ni sewing na omo abeka allied filling station or echi honum different materials oh yeah wild on besa pam e the ama brima meda CP or small sis Thomas masa them Michael omo ngina abom echi dom e wa ha mo fans amoma we echi ngina ba ye na de bai medini ngina we play nim medini ngina mo bia me ha me wote well back of yam me director Thomas Kevin Badwam production so I'm the guys queen Nyame adoma wukuada ye behia ewa ha habibi come to Dubai
Adom TV Badwam jumade ye eso yeda Sister Sandy bi oh yeah guy you say we free you my basa so the mama kwaba o my enjoy yeda Abel for as papa pa de o ma ye no aye mfe aye ni so Adom TV so ya wazo yampa yeda mo ase papa pa Eda mosinti sana tie nyame yadom na season 7 no so edu ho ye won kwa wan hoden a talent no enka mo nhefo mo bra saa ne be nyi opportunities ahodo sei no no mo atre won mo ahyemu ti ye da won mo asepa de edu so no so ye ba bedi nkomo ahwe ya pomudin mo on say ye de health tips no abro won ti ye na duoi say fresh week fresh month na ye de health e sha se de ye de pa ma health hu hia Mopumudin ehunhia Dr. Frempong Free Star Health ahofane so de obune oboa and all the by pa se bibia boko de me mu akwaba yete won kana ache ti enim so okoshe mu de oba ye de waba with more vim so yeda se yenim Star Health de ba no fertility no ni ade a ehopa no speciality odaroma eno ne ye kana na yesesem
ena ye be fa ho kakra
okay
na promo bi so koso ho media no so atwam
okay
na yatufu kakra
sa adaroma yentie we
all right amenchia ahwefo nyina bia wona ohwe bia no we say Star Health Clinic no share say mostly yetai kan ma yare hawo na ene no ye be discuss nioma bi eboa ma wo ho ye den say oba hwe awo ache na emma dia na ya na etimi koso sa nioma no bebre na ye one aging oba unyia
okay
oba mostly say unyia mostly ye wo oba pe ovaries na nkosua wo no ya wo na okita be 300,000 to 400,000-500,000 mo oba bia ba wunyi no na esa okay nti so oba nyi 30s e kwa ne ovary nkosia dodo wo no esote okay nti asote a ne chance a wode banyi nsan no e be kakra bi that is 1 2 ya wo yare bebre wo ho a etimi boa e ma oba wo e ho be yeden e bi say endometriosis and you discuss what happen endometriosis as a wode no endometrial line na esim no etimi nyia ba outside the uterus ni na e ba na saa e ma awode no be yeden say nyinsan betimi atenam ebi nso so ye fibroids a yetaka ho asebia and aside no many other complications be to say fallopian tuber blockages to say hydrosalpingo say fallopian tubes no are blocked fallopian tubes no block here it is a wire tuber ligation yes say achechire tubes no eye kwan ye fa so preventing insan na eye the most effective way ya preventing insan no dey faili okay say contraceptives etimi faili drobi abetimi anom they are preventing insan even family planning shots no cry me faili still IUD and also you the implant or uterus in the middle no mpo etimi faili but tuber ligation dey faili because a separate wo ba no nkosua no from sperm bi ebeba nti no dey faili this oba fallopian tubes are blocked here. They said they were chichiri the tubes nyinsan bi antumi nkoso ipadua no mu and when nyina ka ho and many other yawe binom te say polycystic ovarian syndrome oba nkosua no yawe timi ba nkosua na nkasa nso mu na nkosua no nsu agina bebre eba na sa onya healthy kosua bia na wa ovulate ama be mama na sperm ebetimi afa nyinsan ti wenum nyina eka ho eye nioma bi eboa ma oba na wo no eho timi be yeden epa yie na ade se problems wenum nyina no se wo bio se wo ni bio obi wo kra wo de ye kekan ba onim se owo because anya obi a nya fiber do bleed and anya obi a na onya fiber da ne sote nya obi a na nafuye kese depending on say the fiber ne tie ni bebi ededa and se wo nim o start to say wo ya we bi ana wo ni problem bia na wo hwe a wo ache na wa asema ne se wo de awadura na wonom ne saa awadura a we benom a obenya wo no ode wonom a unya that tells you say there's a problem but on fix that problem no a be din se nyisan no ebetumi aba enti awode ho yawe bia a wo no obetumi de aba Star Health Clinic ho na yagebre na yahwe na yehu a etumi atreat afri ho na won so atumi abenya eba no na asem da ka ho ne say from Saturday out here kan ekosi bosumi we ni ending
okay so
that is 31st yesterday actually yesterday I think 24th of last month
okay June
mo ya de be kwa ko wie July ending 31st July any be wie and no screen ne nema bebre ne wom emema de wom emma de wom say oba unim wo uterus no status no obetimi abetwa scan free a untu ahwe ye fertility test ankasa for free eno na ye ma 100 obedin kan no
okay
ene ye be yes fertility test ne labs na mo for free
okay
eno achi ye be check hormones no te say estrogen no progesterone or follicle stimulating hormone ne hormones abo ma otokosua nyina no ye be ye ni nyina ye woni nyina labs wo ho a ye ye be ye ni nyina ma at a discounted price a obetua eno achi your treatment bi a and as a way of healing bi a anya common e wo Ghana ha your friend no bi ye finger therapy no ye de ensa ne heal you
okay
enya bribia na wo hia duro ye wo yawe bi no mo ho a oso wo no maduro nko ade asa enkoda ebi ti se sciatica ye mfa duro nko an treat ma ne nko anase obi wo ho a wanya problem bi with the bones ni bi some time ago or treat ya enkoda eno za no de duro nko treat ya enkoda your other therapies bi a yitimi ye de ka ho a ye freno finger therapy eno enya common Ghana ha that is one eno from this time you could be or about Star Health Clinic baby amount you ma 50% discount on that particular treatment plan and as a service no so eno achi your ba ku bi a friend aromatherapy eno ne ye de aroma ne heal you eno so enye ade a ofa eduranom ne mum aroma therapy a machine a obewrem for some time no na we pie and yawe bia from fatigue to stress to waist pain malaria typhoid yawe bia obenya relief after say impo why just 2 or 3 sections obenya response on yawe bia how and what you know Your other therapy be a friend of machine therapy. And you had the machine na and also the foul. You put the anhuina. Said they are reality be a bit me for empo. Say a fiber na amo of why casena higher than de or after so why yes machine therapy no bear 2 or 3 sections no. We have funa higher than in a member. Obi a one missing a period for so long. Obi a whole year or menstruated. Say oh yes, our machine therapy ni be at was be 2 or 3 sections. I also start menstruating. Or abra on no do. Sir. And you know, ways of healing alternatively and more results and kasa and a bois obia. And you be a yaronko. So we are real unyario untumi nampo. Now we are with me that fine. The way services we no ye beye I was Star Health Clinic branch be at a discounted price. Sika ayaji adu yeche mienu no to yafa. Okay. Only for this month here we enemy. As I there no yahwe o yawe na wi a yehu de hawo no treatment no so ye chaw 30% on the amount I was say utua. Enti we ye opportunity ma wo mo a omaba Star Health Clinic na omanya omobile na omundimi ntua wi. We opportunity abetimi dia betia because this time na yate so. After this month, after next month, no, me sure say bia, yebeko so atwa so ayenesa. Enti no, maybe I will be na de how adwen wo pom den hu bia no, obetimi aba. And memma nso so no, prostate scan ni nyina, yebeye ho for free. Yan jiska bia. From now to the end of this month. The ohia na say obenya Star Health Clinic, your folder, that's all. Obetimi aba scan we nyina, na checkups we nyina for free. It's a bribia na ye discuss fibroid ho asem ne ka say fibroid benyi a just a hormonal imbalance biba. And this hormones in nyina so test no. Yeah, improved laboratory our Star Health Clinic. Or bit me about na so no. Wa be bi channel so e for mame. No. Enti my locations o ka say mo branches no. Yeah, branches no. Number no. Branches ne bi wo Kasoa, Akwele, Ota City wa. Ebi nso so wo Kumasi branches ne 2. Okay. Kumasi ye wo ejo kwa mo 4 junction no so hwa ye be Baptist Church no. Sazo na Kumasi hwa ye wo sepedote. Se udru airport runabout na de wani kire se wo ko Kenya ase kwan no so na. Baby hwa ye frɛ hwa Akate Farms. Okay. Ye ne wo mo ne die nimhwɛ. Okay. Akate Farms, opposite Akate Farms, Hotel Junction hwa. Okay. Obo Star Health Clinic signboard e wo hɔ no enso so. Ye wo sunya no so sunya ye wa abisim police land baby a police for headquarters no e wo no. Police quarters na wo outside no. Obenya ye wo sunya ne abisim ho nso so. Doma hinkro nso so ye doma SS area hwa. Fa number we na frɛ. Ebia na obepese oni ye bedi nkomo. Number no e 0249 200 555. Chane so ma me misi subiom 0249 200 555. Eno na obefre na obenya ye abribi.
Yeda Dr. Frimpong as Star Health Clinic na yete won kanonti Mr. no number yi ba ko pe ya frɛ no bibi kire wadwen na won Dr. Eddie enkomo me wofoforo nso e wo ho ma yenkomra yentwaso enne no obehwe ye nenso ye nyame obatampai de ontonko na ono ona se da binu mienu da odanke yaso be hye papa ebi mo tumfo nsem hu na ombedi atonna 24/7 gina yeso sa nti enne week foforo bosome foforo akwa batum nu new week new month the owo de be chase no eno ana beto aso nti ye me ni na ho ye ma bibia anya positive be ampa wo kan na ye nti say TV ne fridges ene popcorn machine na wo hia fufuo machine na wo hia ka se enne me so meko Kennedy digital satellite na me so makwa pemedie ebe ye bibia possible ti be me na no pay mu achen
yana
se bibia boko de
nyame di achen
Mr Kennedy so ho ye
pa
sa adwuma mu so koye
bibia ekoso kama
sa mo promotion ni guso ana
promotion after na July de na so be start
okay
ti anope waka se ma na to makoma so say positive thinking na ye dwen say the bia the papa but sister ye dwen sa na ya start anye bibia action na se de ka ho obi ho a make say de bia hu ye Adom TV so na me pe microwave na me ene de frɛ number no na me pe deep freezer me se frɛ number no ne frɛ what I say because say the tete bo no so no
you said them ye suspect we can was say you said them say onya pa was so na ope ways for the nen sana yes
yes sa wa afi emu achemienu
what I say
why am afi mu achemienu pepe e na fufu machine pesi me di be business and them say friend number no to gidie anamo ne hu say abrabo no ensesaye ne ye ne enne ena esesa obi bia eye Kennedy digital satellite ene ye chia Ghana na ye da Ghana nyina ase wo eye edwa amune edie na sesia no ye wura bosome nsunim July ena ye wura mu no afe no ilele ye kwa no me pa chow Kennedy say air condition na wunya ya anka wo betobi no enne se de ne minua ba kai tu anamo no ne air condition no trick ba kwa ewo mu nie ukoto kwanchan die bia jo u ba beto prepaid ma utikura be bom won say the new meters biaba enu nti ene yeso so ya science anu akofa the new technology diaba aye dia air condition ama eni na ho odin no etwifi gas R410 gas ubi so bi obo air condition obe kire wo eno ene de eboa no ema ene AC no ebe twe na ho odin fi gas nim na de den say 51.5 1.0 2.0 2.5 edi ko bia ye obi wo ho na dodo bia wo pe bia ye air condition ni bi wo ho say your offices and wo pe bia bobo ho ifie na wo pe bia bobo ho wasi estate air ton wo pe air conditions dia ko yimu kama me srewo momodia hostels na wasie ana say empokra no hotel bi na wo Kennedy digital satellite air conditions e dia ba no e fododo nti odi abaya ma me ne say anopa manager ana say ene CEO bomode ne fa number na egu ase no what you say we obi so bia wo region fufuro bia mu o pe air condition bia tu na waton what you say bra ye no ye de be ma say de abrofo na ade ma ye na wo so watimi aton na mfa so aye den abamu ama wo nti me sure say obefrɛ numbers ni gu Adom TV ase ba bia wo bia wo Ghana ye be delivery e de amount ye nkrabata e Kumase ne nkran na emum Ghana ha ba bia ye delivery Kumase your branches mienu ba ko Central Business District me kire Adum Family Plaza abrosanim wo de wudu Adum e wo Kumase a akwada akra obia bisa ne se wo Family Plaza abrosanim obekire wo wuramu a first floor pijewani hwesoro obehu se Kennedy digital satellite ye bo ho kwa so we manager Cisco ono obedi ni fe home appliances bia wo pe obeboa wo ama wonsa aka se duduo mu wholesale retail ni nyina wonsa ebeka afi ebia na wo de wo Kumase bron no bisu nti enyanya ya nka wo nkokrom obekọ Patase branch na Patase branch ni ben eye police depot Adom house e ho so pejewani hwesoro a first floor Adom house eno eye police depot Patase nche ho e honoma na oni abedin kita wona bibia ye kama afi wo enkran ha ntwoni ni ntwi aso ba bia ne shrewfo ani kire wager old barrier wa akra ha kwa so akwan no so undu more no mpokura wo de wager old barrier bus stop wa si ne bisa se Kennedy digital satellite wo wo si fema wo si ye bohota fa ne ma gu ho kono kwaje wo de ma bibia nye kama televisions ene ye de abai ho nsam ne ye ka e say TV no obi apede ye 4K going ye TV ni nyina bia ye 4K e bia nso so discount ededa so mo amutu akoton mo discount e wo ho e na fe mo amusu mu koyi ni baako no wo de upa bomodin ne ko bi se bisa abo ni bi wo ba bi na dan wani ko Kennedy ukwa na obehu se you me no ka no kre asem obekọ no obehu se e bia last month na ebo ni we yakọ new month mu sa no new prices be ba ya te board so enka ba bia nka be ko prices ni mu cost ro but ye ho de entesa intimacy TV minim brand a ope minim inches a ope minim say de ope wo de no say ope smart ope 4K ope de 100 ope de digital and access satellite e Kennedy digital satellite TVs there ye de pinaba ope one container no pay see en fambrel region ye be deliver at the amount air condition so sa afi me bisa wo fufu machine wati mu nkomo boni yie pa so wonti ni yie dia tie ni yie sanse adane cash cow sika bam manfo didi ho they say aka 6 months na 2024 nyame adoma ye de akogu so wunya fufu machine mienu na odi si joint bia minu ya me si enkodu December wa u be frame adi adanse odi ene say numbers a good TV no so no ba bia wo bia fa ne frame we restaurant we choba caterers mu nyinaa sɛ mo to fufu machine ni bi wo ya ban adwuma na wo nua bi ti fie onye adwuma to fufu machine fama no na onfa nya adwuma sister na kyɛ sɛ wo be so ho ahan e bi abosom bi aso wo nua na ogye ho 500 Ghana but say wo to machine ni ma no din tie wo ye MP wo delegate no de ani da wo bi a sɛ wo sort yo ade na on frɛ yɛn na on to fufu machines ni bi na on fa mo
na more machine
hey abro machine so de ho fa so abro machine no nsenkra ha aduane pa ye ta die pa ne doko no enya asem ketwa nti bi pa cho wa wo ton kenke se wa adwuma ne be ye fo na ye mmera ma wo na da ne da wo betimi produce doko no do no mesro to abro machine bi wa wo kofa wa abro ba na wa yam wa de se wo kokonte na wo ton wo kofa ba na wa yam wa de nse san yam nkate
oh okay
nti wa ye granite paste eton uto abro machine bi
wa ye wa
wie
business
masa
ya ye lebo abo ho na ato
na wo ko no ayo san bo currency nchen
adwuma wo ho
wie kura san fa ko to social media no so
simple
wo se adwuma no e wo ho e wo ba bia nti mesrew mako machine no so so wo ho na mako machine de mo am wo dwem na menimu di san komo yi e bia wo tontos wa hu but ntos no say em to bia na say what you say but e bia na obi to jene o ba bi o to aneke wato mako machine bi na wa yam wa san de kan adwuma no ho won so a wo ti dwem a niam a wo to na enko fast no ko to mako machine bi si ho omo be to atosode na omo ko yamade aye stew bebre ne nkwan bebre na eno yentimi nkotwi wa ayo am ntimi nye no blender age udi mako machine ene ye choba owners no munyina mun tobi restaurant for munyina mun tobi eye mako machine a bro machine and a fufu machine we proudly made in Ghana ye ma engineers ne trance e me adwen say dade wo de yamade a ne dade ne hia eye ekohe ekwade nim enti we no ye mpese dade ne dade be de ebe ka atwi ene aye ne kama ne aye save bia yusu bi manema ekoyie pa ti me pacho wo de abe yama me anopa mani be jo ho se numbers a ye de egu Adom TV ase no wo be fa no afrɛ ba bia wo bia akra ha wo frɛ a na na ya mo ho omo be jo so oni osha pass mo omo be jo so osha pass ba bia wo bi obe delivery di ama ho fufu machine no se wo de use ofie eno kra ne some family size e wo ho ene wo de wo betimi ayama ho so abeji ntimi pacho obi anto bi Kennedy digital satellite o cha de ura eno no na home appliances ne de e ba no washing machine deep freezers, fridges and kasa, afi displaying fridges, afi enema bi ti say sewing machine, dispenser here, this is your office, this is ni nyina bi e wo ho no.
Schools mo mefa bi nko.
Schools obi amefa bi. Na e say sa mi na mi nim da say deep freezers amanfo bi timi to kosi wo de rent. Event bia ba na omo de rent. Enti uye event planner na say uye obi a wo no wo de canopy ne nyoma han a mesrew beto deep freezers ni design fa kosi ho amanfo ba on be rent de akọ na eno so ama bibia e kama ayie ba amanfo pe fridges are rent to be fasisi or a business big time one pa na so mo amuyi ball e ma amanfo hwe season we ye bobo bebre TV ni akofa akese ni bia ba beto bi ye TV ni de ensuro awia bibia ntimi mane nyehwe bra Kennedy digital satellite me de numbers ni be ma ubeso usua de pama ye de machines ni biaba ye de popcorn machines ni so biaba eno so business sa me pa cho ye numbers no egu TV na se na emum me say boss bi ma mo ate na otimi ahye ne so ma me akra ha wo be friend e wo 0243 074 750 0243 074 750 and 0207 65 30 31 0207 65 30 31 your wage old barrier e wa Accra bus stop one ma and afi uko Kumasi numbers ni 0244 385 128 0244 385 128 and 0244 385 136 0244 385 136 Oto ade o Kennedy na waje receipt ama
no yada se papa panti Kennedy digital satellite na yete won kan kwajo de na mo se fie se dwuma nyina wo obi e wo ho de do suwe e na ye 1st July abusua ne adofo yi e di won mo awoda won a yensa ka won de e na kwanya mu aba ye de eto edwai happy birthday enkom na ye dwumadi ahodo so wanya ho kwan kora na akọ podcast Adom TV a with me at Bia Shibin so a YouTube. The Bia, ye gina so sa programs ni na wo ho search Adom TV too. Ye wo ho na fe watch me out join in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter ho na so ye wo ho. Na your favorite malt, malt Guinness, so okay. Da so gina na so den na emom no tasting the same. Na new jeje can and say a label no can na ya asesamo but the same taste na wonim Malta Guinness no eno a bibia answer sign said the tie no boost you immune system no fi say vitamin B and so ewo munti the show open Malta kasa open Malta Guinness jeje can no eno na ekọ afa Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules eno na eboye arthritis ne hypertension nom obi asabi umu oduro bebre na utu nkromo won sabuo no so aye bibie wo ho wadware awie na ho kekao so nya Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules onum bia sa ha we no nyina so ebe free ho ye was Spanish jingo capsules and also anti-aging aduro tatahwepa no esa boa wadwene no mamute nti onum ahu se wadwene mu ada ho aye clear mental problem ni nyina so be free ho na ate adwene mu kama e dia mawo enu ya make nyina obowura mu of pharmacy herbal ne chemical shops bia no a ubenya bi ewo mu frɛ number si ebia no want o yare nka enso na edi ho adwuma 0266114111 0266114111 na wone Spanish garlic mixture capsules and Spanish jingo capsules mpenifo nso eni enkomwe na mamenchia meja da Tony or Jenna Home and Newaba Homeji Ghana from US Chicago. Radon Coswen Shaw 70 years. Yankopon Yaduma, Busumi, the Bedia Ma ye fe. Radon Coswen me mumon no kesie, which is over a kese party. That's only baby ocean biano pay. The chow. Me did a fear among qua tamaklo make a quesia a crowd as a medicate twasso, nothing pensem when I'm a catcho and come on who here. Channel over.
There be ever cause aka ne sene etie ye gidie ni arehwemu wasa frowade mu so mana sumdwe han no ato o my Ghana so nipa besusu ne bone na nso nyame na wie papa de amaye sene Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams aka won paibo mu no nyame abufu hyew be ko nipa bi obebo ne trimpo se afi abatwo ma basabasa ye asi. In fact, we continue to add through the numerous voice of our angels. Say calamity will strike them. Ghana will be peaceful. Ghana may live beyond 2024. Ghana will not burn. Obi biya we the trimu pana dream pobo ne say ejabe to Ghana mu abatwa ye kwa kwato apedwuma mo bapenti odini fie na sefo betwa so on our behalf. Obi biya so be kwa kwaji sika to sell information be mo man eja atom on for sika ne nufie na sefo ne ne ma onu amu ahye. Ghana will continue to live. So this will continue to be our prayer. Abre ko afia batum. Medidi akwesi esi asemi di kabre na adrusim. Quick one. Na say me drive ya me huna dibi ewo krom. Omo amahu so far eye ma no na mo so mo ye saade no. Omo mo drive ya no mo ye video call. Dangerous. Dangerous pa. Omo mo drive ya mo ye video calls. Ewo mo kem. To be no ode ne phone no asi. Ni steer no on the left. Konza ho no ahwe no wo from kakra. It was the chokene sana all driving na no hwe ni pakora ni mu ye call. Dangerous. A better place for say my dream call so especially MTTD. My dream call on so. Go yanhwe ya we go fast am dia brain. I think it was the last 2 weeks Saturday na mne woman be nya confrontation or airport. Traffic light na say. The same thing I know ye. Me yi me phone some record na was safe in the one play my recording no. And please no be me nim ne din there but no ye bia why ade. O caution no. E ma ne hu se ne wo ye no enye. So why ade? Me gidi se nyensem ni nyina na se yetam ni nyina de akọ e ba sa ye court ne be ye makora buso ye yen sia ne ye caution but se se akosi se maso ma ye denchen se ye bom kokko ne de a na se mra ne ye adwuma koso ntimi drive na onye video call o ye on net call kra na da say na nipa ne se person twa na mo nso asebio nipa na ka cho se me drive still gina phone se me ye video call. But now, I want to tell you now. Omunya adwuma no. Omne komotenten wo Ghana. Wo papa sa microphone. Wo pesa komotenten wo Ghana papa. Ade wo ko onya ya wo ye. Timunsu ya sebi mumfa ayika to ho. Nipa no frɛ no wagye atumi. Wo se na wo kwakwa say wo drive. Still osimisa no ye video call. Joko hwe no wu a, wo ne ho na beto aso. Enya muntina me ba no pe me shada ba mso later na yam se besa na ka say some few years back and abampa the photo no pacho me agboboloshi video no wa banfa ko agboboloshi old market na ye pam onion traders no efri onom edom ko bia ofro e pam scrap dealers ni nyina efri honom no. After some photo and more we and asa kwakwhwe ade bia ekoso ma on say the project for agenda 111 perfasha see ebo foundation ya ade am ya toward ya fa asase na o se to fa hono ba ya sanso hu se eyade a special scrap dealers no after to say pile up in kakra scrap dealers na no wo agboboloshi onion market na ye pa wo ni onion traders ni nyina mo free wonom no ye wo so ma hyase say pile up nkakra na Mati said the Greater Accra Regional Minister onom da na equal titles Glover say obetu na mo na otwi mu abo no akasa so ni akwakohwe ko no so atesem ye bi no so ba ba catch say videos no ma push ni nyina ma no to na musu be ko no so akwakohwe ni okwa betumi afaso de ma faso you see yen kase obia no aduane embo no ba sebo be ka ya ebra no ye pam sa adwanefo e de from ade ba ko abaye se ma compensation e mana eton jene ne de because na ban secure baby dia momuti no yem some compensation minim ne kosi ye but scrap dealers minim see ye not less than 100,000 Ghana cedis so fan ko hwe baby from abandi ka mo 50,000 so mo mpe esa enso e bia esa munya compensation how se ma ko movie e kwa mo se baba ye de ho no biem we ya astate ne sa no si am ye ni amre ne yanka ba ko aba mienu aba miensa aba enan aba enuma aba ebenu ba bia ban se agye mensem ye so sika e ko demolition ko so e was abia wa anya de ketwa ye mpese besa ko du pempen so bia ye besa ko pege sika twitwidie se ko pam krofo asefro abre betimi ho dwuma sese ye ene do musa tie pam mo bia ye mresa scrap dealers me se dwuma but once a bampen from aswaya awe se bia ye nam won ye yim afiri wonom no na se afiri wo sa na ma adwadefo ne mema ye ton ne ma okwan wi estate free September kon assembly be antimi pam mo biem because we MC kwakwa we organize bu ba be free aka cho so unim ne wo ye ye vote na pam free wonom no ti free September ko de se ne man adwadefo na okwan o medo so kra che sei sa no man chichire akwa kodru the ultra motive of a politician to win political power. It is some man baby crab and bo am when your political power na wope. saa na amanfo fa so sisi dan ani sisi ensuo kwan mu wo si ni nyina ye ne twia yahu ba ye ntu ho namon edusi kodwiri da na gu a ye se samom compensation and aban de be mo mo ena na be course wa dan ta ba bia Aisha e ko yen na ono bi onim pefe pa se wasi edan de si ensuo kwan so se ka kire aban se aban ma me patasika obenya sa kodo na ka obenya sa kodo no e de aka because ya pow MMDC sa ko ba bia se won tie dwuma na wo ye na se because of political power you intiment to chill mine so make say we ya everybody saying ma MCB sha say to na mo say obepama dwanifo na awukwa no nyina na tie ne party official be ka kire no. The former Greater Accra Regional Minister, now Interior Minister, Henry Kote Kaye. Some of the challenges are on one party for a man to go through. One more two to make sure say incline and who better. Power. Into man be say kura and say. Because nipa na year to the free baby what na elbow man in kankono. The party executive na enhwe ho. Ne wodri okwan nipa fa so ato abade amame. Say Henry Kote. Na no ton. E kan tete on party fo. Enye opposition. On party fo. E de ye no. Awometie ni atete ye man ko mu. All because of pursuing the Jumaye as a Greater Accra Regional Minister. Because party fofi said you man na wo ye na e be bo o man kan ko no man mpuntu no e be say party this vote. We are starting kakra e paileba. Na no commander. Arabada ne ni quartet as the government catch say ye tu one amon na. Na se edin finhia ba ku mienu miensa ye kwa ye bebre se be pamomo se sabom sa be bo atenase e wo bia ye tuo mo amom patasika so mo fanfuru sabom be bo atenase ho no a ye tuo mo be ye den aban be sa de sika ko biem enana ma amanfo ebu efuno because ye sika na ye nya na oman mu na e hwa no ye priorities and make ye sika no ye set the year. Na kede no obi ye to afiri baabi a waje mpatasika usenya kokoso asade babak because we weakness bi o baabi we want sin to be on the part of your penifo no e wo baabi also your penifo de wo tampu ani ku niam so eto be ko ne ba ko wo ozi e no mo ba no mo nyina mo mu ma o we free ha na we free ha na we free ha na we free ha na we free nchenchem ni e bank kakra etu enya no onua menya dabre wa hama wo no so abebo oh chale menya dabre wa no etu mu esemo mpatasika nyina be sa back Mr. 2-3 years to come ye ntu one na more eneya omutuo be ye den it will cost us more na meka ye ne say ya ye twia patasika na ye tede free ministers ye tede free appointees se wo sa ewre mo tumi wo ho nyina aka twemu a maybe kebe ma sebi adwena ye adwuma yi o baabi ba when patasika ko twia ye aban pani bi esika nim na ka twia beba ni allowance nyina beba MC atrase aye hwehama obi esidan esi baabi a ensi ye kwakodwego sikede kwakodwego no ne kaprenka ho et MC betra no office aye hwehan se yensi dan no yo bibi e be ne na ene ya na ebe ye ni da foforo bi abiem Honorable Daniel New Quartet Titus Glover, one of the Regional Security Council. Agbogloshi Onion Market, baby, I'm a pump a dread for ne scrap dealers ne free ya. Ya ma scrap dealers no compensation. Scrap dealers na a start a pile up. Yen 200 money. Asana kofaka kesi e de abro mai. Me de akwesi ensia. E de won kobo kesi ya eba ababedie. Me the national organizer communications officer e de ma NDC amanyoko. Lawyer Sami Jemfi ene bedin komo ne anopai. Variety of issues. Sembebre wom fa comment bra. Ya bejini akenkari ama. But still kai se asemi edika. Emfa Emra Badwam Jumedie so on Adom TV. Live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119. Multi TV Digibox on social live and so a wondom. Now make us see really nyina chini nyina the good podcast. It in komono ebia na entem payment went me ahwe nyina ensi. Obafio kodu office na bre ewo mu a obetumi akoto podcast na wasachi Adom TV na wahwe komono nyina enso e hodom. Medede akwasi ensi afa na sekese nkoma Kingdom Herba. Ye kan gan han we papa efie en honum. Ora amofa na pamfo ona atete no brane abama. Ede ye aduro ne ye sayade o ye memu ene amanone. Se na manfo tomu no pa de free Ghana crowd ko outside the country. Eko so mo yade no ho kra badwiro. To ye Ghana so ya no amompia Kingdom fo akache ampeni pa sa yade a. Na se wa na apese yade no ede ko wom. Sa so na Franco Trading Enterprise ye ka se phone papa na dwesuo ne fie en hodom. Say ye Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV pena ope from 32 to 55 inches. Sounds na all tabletop fridges, air conditioning from 1.5 to 2.5 horsepower. BBP any ye demu ye nkwande odo ne kire Franco Trading Enterprise akasia onsa ebekabi. Eno ma woton so atete so ye pa ne bo wo fom papa. Oton quality eniema oto a emfinhye du ne da so te sene etie na bacho kai menko gogo nko Franco phone number order numbers ni nyina eniem 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 055 593 9311 we any Franco Trading Enterprise on phone numbers are obetimi afromo elfo kan se da bia Franco Trading Enterprise ye can still phone papa efie and hodom seven can say the National Communications Officer Edema NDC amanyoko lawyer Sami Jemfi atraze samboko de
minia onyame guzu hia na oso
boko minti minka se mi hu wache ba meto nka che
meti ase pa na bibia boko
sabi
de nyame ase
part mu boko de
ahigusu a ye pem so ahigusu a ye adwuma den na ye bontoa cheche yensem titu enhyehyɛ pa eni swade hunu a yewura John Dramani Mahama ene party no ewo ma my Ghana nim say enchekra na ye kwa akoto aba and sabato ye kwa akoto is an election like none other because abato a be define Ghana dache ye madache ye nananom dache eno nti ehu be hia se Ghana for beto abapa ye free say abapa na say ye be ma NDC ni John Mahama kwenya na oman na ene MPP for the akwakoto amana donku mi yewura Mahama wa ye bida abeboam ye yo man free ho na ye nyina ya fa yentuma pefra eno ho adwuma ne ye so far so good President Mahama we na prob a edikan e building Ghana to Pau na bedi eche ye maame obimfumu kunyini na na je no poku achema ono so afiti into aboase a Pau campaign team enchekra ye manifesto ye de betudwa enchekra in the next 1 month maximum NDC manifesto will be put out even before that an announcement will be made as to the day I will launch a manifesto but even before that enchekra Ghana for be who say Yura Mahama or ye part 2 of na probo which will be more intense and will be broader, wider, bigger than the first run of building Ghana tour. So far so good. Me wo GDA mapa. Se Ghana for enim de. Na omo pen sesan wo mabrabo mu. Omo pen sesan wo mayama mu. Kata hwehwe proye dream kankan a ekoso. Abusua mamu a ekoso. A ede ahokyere abinidie ne konanda ba beto Ghana for so no. Minim se omo besisem. Okay. Na amamu papa a ede ahoto adwuma ne mpuntu aba no so. Aba.
Eno nkomo ne ba bedi na no pay so ye ba be hwe the John Mahama factor in 2024 election. Then after you share the 24-hour economy, any other policies be NDC as part of going into this election or more aboboso. But some minim say, why sure? So no, you don't want money. I want Miami and yard to Accra. I'm a top bag worth about $2,000 US. And the amount the bim say can say some jam few crowns are nye adwuma ye tuanika. Mo se Ghana ye den. Mo so no ye mo chile e wo Miami all the way in the US.
I thought they said I was in Miami because the restaurant is not Miami. I'm say I'm in Miami chilling for 2 weeks. And I can't say. But the hotel be a mutual. It's 2007. Was $3,000 so, and I made shopping. I made gym and these are just lies, which are a product of demented minds. So what I say. Me I say me in Miami. Me that hotel, the most expensive hotel, paying $3,000. Almost say my friend NDC $42,000 and I'm eating over 2 weeks. Men I'm here.
You be afraid no aba.
Afraid no aba. At the time they wrote the story. They wrote the story, I believe, Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday I was at Roman Catholic here Adabrake.
Oh, okay.
For Mawuna Trebe's funeral. Until me in Miami. Sunday I was at Swami for the original organizer for Ashanti, Shamalasa.
Okay.
Even before that, the Wednesday, I was in Accra. I hosted NDC 360 from our studios in Accra here. Everybody watched me. I was on set with Honorable John Jinapo discussing the power sector and free SHS Nedia Kekao. On Thursday, I was in the High Court, supporting, solidarizing with my good brother and friend, the minority leader, Honorable Atufos. And after that, Menin Central for Kasai.
Yeah.
In the time ben and I walk Miami, made that expensive hotel, mutual $3,000 for 2 weeks. NDC, mame $42,000.
So for the past 2 weeks,
so it's just ridiculous. Just purely nonsensical. Ubie niwa sebi. I dream that it's me. I believe it's
too hard.
No. But I mean, this is just foolishness, plain and simple. Because I've never been to the hotels they are talking about. Minim hotel in the crowd. Hotel needing that, and I've never been there. I've never stayed in Miami for 2 weeks. I've been in Miami a couple of times. Just like many other states in the U.S. Or most of the times I may be in New York, or I've been to many states in the U.S., including Miami, a couple of times. The video they are circulating is a video from one of my past trips to Miami with my wife. I believe in the immediate aftermath of my marriage. What about that, Major? Now, how that can be an issue for a group of people shows you how frustrated they are and how fixated they are with some agency. Come here, me menye dwuma maban aban ntua meka menhwe obi a taxes so na ma ware na me ne me yire tu kwan for a break. What's the one that Metro na say? How is that your issue? How is that your issue? Are you the one who pay me? Me we see customer one. And you're talking about
42,000.
Na me ma fa party ska ko mo na be kasa ma party na. NDC we see kebia. People don't know when you see any national officer of the party, respect him. I'm telling you, when we say we are national officers, there is no national officer of the party. I am nobody. We all raise money. At least I can speak for myself. Since I served in this role from 2018 till now,
99% of the things we do, we raise money from people. We struggle on a daily basis to raise money to do that. One day I offer $40-something thousand. But you know what? There are certain things that you are allowed to pass because of, you know, and the fact that we can't have time for certain things. And some of the people who are saying these things, really, they don't even know you. Oh, MPP's Pusojabia. I'm a born into no Juma cry a man being a commodino. Into a man of 500 cities, as a coach, be about Sammy Jenfino. These are men of straw. Okay. Oh, your movie say. But there are some people who will be taken on relative to this matter, and the issues will be settled in court. People like Asasi Radio belonging to Gabi Ochredako, a company like that, with lawyers, with management, and you allow people like Wilberforce Asari to write nonsense and foolishness. People like ABC News belonging to Gordon Asari. You write rubbish, publishing stories, going all over. I won't treat them the way I would treat an unemployed MPP food soldier. They will come and explain in court. Baby, omuhu Samejenfi wo Miami, sa hotel no bokan. Any party sika makwa akofa dia kwatra Miami, dia kwototo sa anyema na dia kwaje mani, they will come and show. Okay. So I'm not here to discuss these issues. There are more important issues of nation building, national interest, issues about my party's message that I'm focused on. Anybody who knows me will tell you, I have a tough skin. Me, I was built for these things. And there is nothing you do or say, if you think you're going to bring some agent, that will work. Because it is not true. I have never stolen money. I have never misappropriated money. In the short period that I've been on this earth, I've lived a life of integrity and a life of impact. The record is there for everybody to go and see. But I say, at every level of my life, I can see maybe and I can pardon some, you know, ignorant, frustrated MPP people. Or their fixation is Sammy. When they get an issue and it's about Sammy, we must go to town and feast on it and feed from it and all that. Yes, your boss was being here. I can pardon those men. But for media organizations joining this foolish campaign of lies, they will come and explain. Okay. So please, it is neither true. And let me put on record, whatever shirt I wear, you see, you cannot. What are you saying? Yeah. Is it out of place for somebody to say, "Hey, be Ukrainian on our toy," and I'm a yeah. The things we do you know what we get from it? We may not be paid by our political parties, but you know the social capital and the goodwill what we do gives us. And so it is even wrong to see that Obi Watch and Obi's. First of all, the things they are quoting, the prices they are quoting are all false. What's the point of it?
To get back in $2,000.
They are all false. Okay. Now, me kita baga, me no mejuma wa yoni feel. And on what basis? Because he's married to Sammy Jenfi, you think on no doing to me kita baga na? I mean, they're rubbish. Or do we see kana kotoba? So it is none of anybody's business. Okay. Whatever bag my wife, you know, like I told you, this is a video from one of my previous trips with my wife, private, and I don't share my private life on social media. This was, it didn't come from me. It was a mistake, you know, a mistaken post, which was immediately deleted after, because it was not intended to be put out there for those who care to know. And somebody has gone to pick it like it is something current. I'm a tipo, Jimeni for 2 weeks at a luxurious hotel, shopping and all that. There is no truth in it. I'm only responding to this because of the many sympathizers, those who love us and support the work we do, who are worried. They are the only reasons why I would say that. Okay. But for those fools writing foolishness, they will come to court. Okay. And check, I've broken the news here. And check, any 24 hours, you see a rate. Okay. And they will come and show where they saw me at that hotel, lodging there with NDC money, paying those monies and doing those things they have
so
said.
Sami Jamfi, the National Communications Officer of the NDC. Sami, 24-hour economy campaign, I say.
Unyami Adom, Ekuye pa.
Ghana for what you say?
Oh, me kasa Ghana for okay. But the Americans say Ghana for be say.
Okay.
You see, a campaign is a process. It is not an event.
Yeah.
That's what you say. And policy bia amanyoku de beba abonten. Say me won hihye wo man, ema wo man amanfo benya ho mfaso no. E wo say wo gibre na wo kirem. Obi beti ase emra wo de policy ni betudwa. Obi so nti ase. Bi na wotwe ba ko beti ase, obi bosomi obeti ase, obi kura wo ho a bosomi miensa. What the point I mentioned na say. Ni nyina no gina titru ye da wubofo ema party no kwan e befa so a chechi amani party ase. So I can tell you that there are many Ghanaians 24-hour economy no. Omo ti ase dada. Especially omo matena manone abrochira bobra no omo ti ase dada. And any ebinumo so na omo nti ase but nchichi mu a aba ye papa Mahama wa gebre a chire 24-hour economy ni mu are different functions, different in English, in Twi. Me, as communication officer, I've explained the policy on Metro, on 3FM, on Asempa, on several locations. Eric Opoku has done same. Several communicators of the party, they have explained it. Aboama nipa bibrati ase. But me no also omo ka say binumu nti ase na ya adwen.
Okay.
Say we binumu are still ayo madwen mu kesine. And that is why I'm happy that you have brought the matter up. Okay. And I'm very optimistic. So more share. More person more tip policy and by the time you be this uncle more no matter. Look, 24-hour economy, what it is. What is it? I say, everyone say nipa wesi so bobra.
Yeah.
But what brabo a wo bono, why on fonso bi a e de wakwa ko wie or how I want chere ene ekam. Everyone say kwasi nsia. I mean, say na me fa onye mfonto. We adwuma wo multimedia program in our host to. Wakatua 10,000. Even though minim say wo gi akatua ne boro. We mfonto ho keke. Ti ever say wo gi 10,000.
Hey. Yes, we meet me akosi o.
See, ever say 10,000 cedis. So, and ye wakatua.
Yeah.
But obi ananka uji usika udi kofie na woni wo yere no ma modi wakora bi wasave no say dey wo de mass maka ho mfanto ho
okay
wo de nsano maka ho wo de afokubo aka ho uji sika na wo de tibia ba uji sika na wo de twa wanum spelele ni okọ club na wo tu sike ena sike nyina ahye nti boso me ne bekọ awie no na wadi 10,000 abro so asan so akọje obi besia 20,000 edi
okay
nti wo de ka be se 20,000 10,000 ni nyina ahye ena ka na build ya na wakwa koduwie ekam sese wo ka wonti mintua wo je wo hwan wo kope bosi obi ase ma because wo ka kura wonti mintua tie ni ye o sika de bebo akohoma wo fie kura ye den ena watena se adwen ho ahu se madin senkuno mabobra bone eka be fie me mebre se me ka se meye Adom TV adwuma nkoa every day 8 hours am be adwuma anopa no nso na ma pon nunum with 1 hour break se meye se adwuma no nkoa makatua 10,000 no enso me so ma me mfa ntua me ka how bebreba me subanti makwakotom no enso me so ma me mfa ntua enyi me ne mabusua ne me mfiri hawe mu
okay
enu nti me nya akwadro bi kwasinsia me ye adwumaden sese onyankopon ache wiase wache onipa bia 24 hours donhwere adunu enan eda bia insense me di 8 hours me ye adwuma na maje adwuma ba ko pe ho aketua no sese me ye adwuma 24 hours o dia se enti me koye 8 hours wo ha me kwa koye 8 hours wo baby na madwuma na doso
okay
na maketua doso na matimi de atuatua me ho ka problems amakoto media so wo solve na matumi e de ayi me ho afiri sa wo ha woni mo na me de mabusua so akwa akogina de de wo so mo ye de omugina
okay
This is the rationale for the 24-hour economy. Sometimes people say, why the 24-hour economy? It is precisely because of the reason I'm actually. Because Ghana, it is a question Siam and I am fan to home. Yet the Asha Bushia Penny being Sunny Dean, your man Penya Kufuado, na bedi actually a large Bawumia. Omoba, your mayor Japadia, the share once, and Oman Resuye. Omasheno. Bobesia, my yaka na 120 billion, and they chem 653 billion. Am I ne car men or mine intimate to yaka or mine than your man for? Ye kope besia will be as your him, will be as your my be. Ye nyesika into your contractor for car, into your choir ye in an omejai. Projects are ye in an omejai.
Okay.
She says, Sika credit between my 4 cracker, and I just see a kopo besia. Bibia tetia pansam. And no man penny Mahama say. Say a casa sa Ghana ya Kufuado neba wumia seno akwakoto amnadunku dunku muno. Yeah, Juma 8 hours. He said, yeah, ye free TTBC na. Da ben ye benya ye husika, etu aya hoka. Agro economy no, ebie nyuma, ni ye free ohawe mu, na Ghana fu enye nyuma ni ahoto ni mpuntu. Da ben da. It will never happen in the foreseeable future if we stick to the traditional 8 hours work shifts.
Okay, to people. So, the 24-hour economy no eba because of how Amuhun say President Kufuado manage the economy.
That is it. Where we are, President Mahama say extraordinary times require extraordinary intervention for extraordinary results. Yes, I put a de training and say, Emra will nipa da sani wo mu bia na kire de was away. So what share or how any abenedia Ghana for wom. Enam yesika semwa apaska atetia pansam. E ka mene o mine amna donko aye timu na. Say yesi e be ya kwadwora ye adwuma don hwere nwotwe te said ye from Gorgeousburg time ABC na. Ghana ye better wo hia ne okam forever and ever.
Okay, but
the only no question hold on. Ma me fa nchiremu ni si baby. The only way we can get out of this mess is to think outside the box and do something we have not done before, which is that 24 hours now, we must make sure we are working every hour. That is what pertains there. In America, in London, the economy works 24/7. Human beings sleep. Nipa na wo kro ni munda. By economy ni ye adwuma 24/7. Enti unim obi wa bruchira. O de obedi wa dance here. Ana obedi wa dance here say Ghana fo bi wa brucho mo ye adwuma miensa meboa. Ebi ye adwuma mienu meboa. Okobo 8 hours wa, okobo 4 hours wa. Enti na adwuma wa ye ne doso. Sika eba ni nsem doso. O de bi atuatua ne ho aka, o de bi atua ne bills. Wenye bia sibu, wenye bia sendia befie. Wenye bia ye ne dan bia na ne project bi. Eno na President Mahama ye deba. Because you see, be adwuma 8 hours now. 8 hours na de akwakoto ekamu ayentimi ntuayeka. With amambofo Akufuado neba womia. O mabebo besia. Edia sen kwa ene besia no muntimi ntia. And that is why we need the 24-hour economy, which is going to ensure say for 24 hours Ghana economy will be working.
Okay.
Ya chemu miensa. Don hwere nwotwe, moho miensa.
Okay.
Eniti kwasinsia beba adwuma anopa 8 am wapo anwumre 4 pm na Welbeck aba adwuma 4 pm waye adwuma don hwere nwotwe akwakosi ahomache 12 am na Dominic aba 12 am wabaye adwuma don hwere nwotwe akwakosi 8 am enti 3 adwuma bia na ya chemu miensa. They are working. What that means is that the companies are producing more. They are also getting more productivity because time one can you wasting this year the year juma. Adia nan komu year juma mu produce 2,000 and number produce 3,000 because you are having 3 shifts. And because of that, so no, they are creating a juma mohom yes. What is so difficult about this that MPP for some Montiasi?
Okay. Enti nenam say if say on the base of how President Kufuor and the MPP are managing the economy. I remember former President Mahama saying, say President Kufuor pay attention to the document the late Professor Kwesi led NDPC, Ejademo Omwa. They would have spotted the 24-hour economy then in. The point yes, you did 24-hour economy in urban. Now based on there. Way back in 2016.
Okay. So way back in 2016, Ghana be a friend of 40-year development plan. Okay. And this was led by Kwesi Botwe, the likes of Dr. Nimoy Thompson and all that, under the leadership of John Mahama. Yenye planner Ghana and Fahone party or they be juba for the next 40 years.
Okay.
Because the Nisa party be better was a matter of minor. They are not buying that and they are not actually maybe a media. And not a tree in Puntu question. That was the rationale for the 40-year development plan.
Okay.
Now, we share a more, sa plan more. You who say baby your minor kono a bedroom pempons will be no. Because the rate at which the economy was growing
way back in 2016.
Yes, and expanding. No. It was not at the right pace. A bit to me a man mabunua day in day out here does wo Ghana. E bi ko school ewie, e bi so ansa no dwuma, e bit me ama yedwuma. So as far back then, President Mahama was visionary to know say Ghana will need a 24-hour economy at some point. Where you may have 3 shifts of work, not 1 shift. No country can see true industrial and economic revolution with just 1 work shift. It doesn't happen that way. Okay. Because to see that kind of transformation, you need to be more productive. What's the point I'm trying to say? Yeah. You cannot use out of 24 hours, 8 hours to work, use 8 hours to sleep, and use 8 hours to idle around.
Okay.
It won't work. So that time now when you need to use it well. So we envisioned and provided for 24-hour economy in the 40-year development plan. Ya number ya no must yo ya mfa nya adwuma no moto twene no must yo mo koye Ghana beyond aid. And the Ghana beyond aid na to nsuo a. And then we are begging for aid 8 years after the MPP has been in office and championing Ghana beyond aid no. And then they are celebrating aid say omo a ye de omo car ye use omo sika kwan bone so amasika na hia ye ntimi ntu omo ka no hure ye ni age omo de kani bi ache ana omo ye kani bi carry forward ye betua na dache without even thinking about how we are going to pay that debt in Chirima dia ne ye DJ in Chirima mba betua sa aka no. We are celebrating that aid eda ye nimu a ye betua. They chew the 40-year development plan away, not 24-hour economy. And that is why President Mahama is saying, he said, if that 40-year development plan had been implemented, we will not be where we are. Look, you know, President Mahama say, Ghana yewo abanyuma bebreya omunyuma omoye akwesi ewu yama omanfo. Nipa bebre here the services of these organizations, state institutions. But these state institutions operate only 8 hours. And what yet me could do what boso me and some boso me 9 months. I just could lie. And now could pay guru boy be connection man be now could you bribe a man and no crack one way on some calendar them. And you money business and being a passport. Look, passport is a right of every citizen. Uko krobia so a citizen bia na ye wo akraketo na na ye passport ama meboa.
Yeah.
Ade na Ghana nko a wo pe passport wa. Utimi apply edibuso mi nsia na wunyanya passport no. And the President Mahama Adaroma, your online passport application, you can sit home and apply for a passport on your phone. But who apply in Pony, I say I just okotwa photo. Meboa.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel was also submit documents, okoji appointment, ubedi lie. Minimum one apply for passports. Last year, they see no Mozankai. Ebi omo apply for passport and data ye dey maybe na 2025.
But so ma print bi so go bi so meje.
Yes, but ebi so apply that the entire amount for nkoje say ni rempo office why passport application bi. Because I check. Ebi atua bribe omo sanka. And passport office they kill there the traffic there. So President Mahama say that the 24-hour economy is simple. Passport office omunya adwuma 8 hours but 24 hours including weekends. And the passport office aye nim so boko adwuma 8 normal 0.4 or 5 no. It's omoko 8.4 another set of workers beba. Another 8 hours. Because the adwuma where was omoye. And yet omoko tena work. There is work, there is demand for their services in terms of passports.
Okay.
So there is a basis for them to operate 24/7.
Yeah.
Then almost another set. So if currently passport office employs 10,000 people, the 24-hour economy is going to triple it to 30,000. So, you could a normal with a boabako.
So, basically, creating another employment.
Because a normal bako say better passport services. Send a you apply your passport because the people are working around the clock to process it. Now what okay, so citizens are getting better services. Yeah. One, yaku normal bako. The second problem we have solved, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Is that nipa mante again area we school ti fi omunya adwuma nye. They say because of the 2 additional shifts no. So mo benya adwuma.
Okay.
Anameboa.
Sure.
Bako.
Yeah.
The informal sector, the oye photocopy, and I will try photo or passport service.
Yeah.
And I will turn and one of our passport office one.
Yeah.
Or turn muni we numere and I'm the passport office where you operate and are union. Obeti me document bisi one, obeti me chekele wele and obeti me ato indomie. That's the impact of the 24-hour economy on even small and medium scale enterprises. Because companies are working around the clock, you know, or more. Almost so a trading around those institutions, you know, will also trade 24/7.
Okay.
Baby, passport service almost also more raw materials free, more input materials free, like paper, like whatever films.
Yeah.
It means they must also produce more for them because passport service is now operating 24/7. They need more of that within a month or within a week. In addition to that, the more passport office processing more passport application within a short period of time, the more the government is getting more revenue. Because passports free. So they get more revenue, it adds to the economy, it grows and expands the economy. That is what visionary leadership is about.
Some the cost
and that
benefit.
is what the 24-hour economy is about.
So you the cost benefit analysis of the 24-hour economy. Because one year can say we are going to add up to our wage bill. I quite remember way back, is it May the 1st May 2011, the late Professor Johnny Vasatamas Kansembe said I bind the almost 60 to 70% of the Sika Onya HUA salary. Now, you say most of our buying services, you had a realistic tariff for it.
Yeah.
Now, say passport, ye baba ye more, near the found for more the account. You had the analysis that who Sika buying here a bit to me acom to make it possible.
This is a very good question. Very, very good question. So, me use passport now. I'll give you other examples, but me use passport now. Like I told you, omo be additional shifts now.
Yeah.
Omo nko tena wokwa. Na waka se sika bi amba. Eyete de sika kakra na betu omo kanti omo na be hwere sika. As they are processing more, the more you process more passport applications, the more money, the revenue the passport service gets.
Yeah, sure.
That's a passport ni free.
They mention say
because adia anka we be processing over 6 months and then we within 1 month. So we are even becoming more productive. Apart from citizens getting faster passport services, revenue anka ubenya over a long period. Now you are getting it over a shorter period. So revenue is going to go up, and that is the revenue you are going to use to pay the additional people.
So the revenue bit me go up to the extent say bit me cater for operational cost of passport.
All that analysis.
Because for example, a bit say snita ye and now you can say you use 8 contributors to pay 1 pensioner.
We are just senator said. and that is why we have not told you that all public institutions.
Okay.
Where your FAQs the presentations we have done, we say certain public institutions.
Okay.
And those public institutions, they're public institutions with huge consumer traffic.
Okay.
Meaning, me pay almost service yenyebi. Masa ko port, Kotema port, and when this one and Jordan meboa.
Yeah.
Nipa containers na babu faso. Upese we yasem. Even with President Mahama quadrupling the size of Tema Port.
Yeah.
With that NPS port, as it is a display ignorance. Say President Mahama sued Tema Port on TSA. BOT, build, operate, and transfer is not the same as selling a port. It is a finance. It is a strategy for financing government projects without spending money. What do you say?
Okay.
That company, President Kufuor did concession agreement in 2004 for 20 years. NPS. Ubi any mamekatro, they can go and check. With them, President Mahama came and sat with them and said, yes, you have this agreement. But look, your president port, quadruple size, you see new terminal.
Yeah.
na ship akese no a intimi magana na intimi mra na mo amofo busika nye aban fa ne captainship na for 15 years ma operate we are after 15 years abaya Ghana Japan. So that is the arrangement. And 15 years and by 2030 na so na tap port ni na abaya Ghana there. Even now na ye beauty ni kwa Ghana wo percentage and a back clearing of nyema GRA ne customs ne ports and harbors and it's important I clear that because it just occurred to me that people have been lying about that thing. So it's just a normal beauty like you dey Mary buy for 5 years omo kasa bebre na Mary no plant na be ye dia omo fa some unit 6 e dia kokuma se no. That is how the sport will also be. The visionary John Mahama na ye kana se no. This is one of the Nensano Nyuma. So you go there in spite of the expansion of the port, no? Still services are slow.
Traffic.
Yes, MPS can operate 24/7. Yeah. But customs in Yeduma 24/7. GRA in Yeduma 24/7. The financial institutions they don't work 24/7. So Nyama Bebre, why you can't do it round the clock? President Mahama said no. And Nyama na be good port. Or maybe as a port here a destination for Nyam, not even surrounding countries in Nyama Faha instead of Togo. Our port must be efficient. So BB port need to be clear. Almost a man mine try and wish because they know our port is efficient. Ubia the Nyama beden ebe fifa. So we will get them a port to work 24/7, including weekends. 3 shifts.
Same as passport office.
So that time will be you can clear your container. And agree you can clear. A better traffic across motorways so I told the accident by a cargo be a minute to Hana block coin. Because we be train and I traffic be anyone who are clear idea. And how much no are clear idea. It is a passport office, I can say port honor, nipa 10,000 a year where you man. And also by adding 2 shifts, and yet nipa 30,000.
Doing security.
Share documents in women number 1. Okay. President Mahama say you cannot have a 24-hour economy without security. Okay. And you know, and we ban any priority under 24-hour economy. Oko London, they have a 24-hour economy strategy. They prioritize security. Oko Sydney, all those countries, they prioritize security. Okay. What are we going to do? Or say currently, Ghana Police Service in Kuano, for them to be able to provide security for 24-hour economy, there was here a fact. I'm into the police service 25,000. Okay. So much is 25,000. Okay. Already, police know what deficit that. Yeah. And so na 24-hour economy dey 25,000. Masa, until we obabru na we me utifie wo police akwa. This is the hope for you. Okay. And you are not going to be employed now to wo nyehwe. Yeah. Okobo ban in the private and public institutions running 24/7. Okay, and President Mahama said it will not just be police na ebo ban. It will be public-private security architecture. Okay. And the security companies almost behind bebre. So and deploy them on the streets. Deploy them to all the institutions, the companies running 24/7. Oh yeah, Juma 24/7. Unsro enko yet say mobile money buy yema am robber start man for collapse. You see, apart from the public institutions, I can give you many examples like DVLA, just like passport service, like customs. But Mame found private. Yeah. Sure. Minimobia. The last honorable Erikupuku Kasa said, "Oye biscuit." And baby, all the biscuit in the corner, baby, or export corner. They like the biscuit because Ghana, your bunch, you know, your day fly, leady, your day nyama fry biscuit is one of the best. They like it. Okay. The pressure one also produce best 100,000 boxes for them onto me the capacity ni so because oniska number 1 okoje besia ewo banga ehunsi 35% 40% owo besia that is where bawumia say economy na dru onti bi kwentua enti ono apotwa kakra bi na oye na wafa nipa be 20 bi na ono omoye adwuma no na waye be 1,000 cartons na watwe bia. Okay. Under the 24-hour economy, President Mahama say people like him involved in manufacturing, agro-processing, omo involved in construction, ene de keka ho. Aban no ebe mo financing support. Aban ne disika be boa wo. Under the Ghana Exim Bank, Yeka Exim Bank, Export and Import Bank, President Mahama nete. Yes,
subsidized interest loan. And I say
subsidized interest loan. Okay. That is what Exim Bank does. Okay. For people who produce not only for the domestic market but for export. Okay. What do you say? Says Sikana Akufo-Addo abefa a odi mu $10 million amacha ma wuntumi according to Kennedy Japan. Aye nim de ode ye. Edo bi no mo de ma Shatawale ni Stone Boy. Oh, that one say nyomtofo ne de omo nya boni bia. Aban ne de ama wo
bia small kenti.
No, but it's a fact. Yeah, the Exim Bank Sikama untumi is a fact. Kennedy Japan didn't lie. So don't call him a lie. No, no, they have evidence. No, I have evidence. Untumi ankasa jiatum. Yes, wajiatum. Exim Bank omo de ama $10 million. President Mahama say yeah me chiche say sika na party for. We will give it to these companies and businesses to expand their businesses. Number 2, ade ba ko have businesses no muntimi expand and say but we me ku omo taxes. Your share also be moving from taxation to production. Or the over 50 taxes na begu yeso. Yeah, that's what we are COVID levy. Yeah, we are baller levy. Taxes are brought draining to us so. President Mahama says these businesses must be given tax incentives, tax rebates. Yeah, take one so that a car or more bought to operate. No, near so. There they will mukra ne seminia.
Yeah, to so say.
Oh, the tax say no there. Business be any taxes are with you. So when we say we will give you tax incentives, meaning say a construction company.
Yeah.
It was what you have pre-tax of 25%.
Yeah.
I might beating the about 10 you can say percent amano because offer or operated 24 hours. I employ more people.
It is a company, sir.
And I buy to me I say for your 2 additional shifts, mean you pre-tax. Are you getting me? For the 2 additional shifts, mean no tax.
Yeah, it's a calculation when you not to another
failure. Yes, come on, me diba. So, into your question, I buy the tax so mana no more cost of production here. Or more produce what they be another boy than because they are paying more taxes. At the end of the bedroom, ni point mean talk. Yeah, the kwama on here, it can compete against the things produced there or even the cheaper imports on our market. No, most of bonnet me aba form. No be yet me to be. Then President Mahama say, in Kenya businesses ne kuomo. And in Kenya so better so. What be as a time of use tariff.
Yeah.
Hey, Nyamishra Mahama. This man foresight. And yet President Mahama, who would have even thought say Ghana could do this? Say we can have special calibrated smart meters. Yeah, they you may be our signing onto the 24-hour economy, no. Obe signing onto it.
Yeah.
Then that meter no will be calibrated say normal 8 hours a day na nipa na year adwuma no. Otua electricity be a 1 cedi per every kilowatt hour. But anadwo a wo year adwuma no yente so mra 20 pesos.
Some say dem kan nyina
before so that businessman will be paying cheaper power for the 9th operations. It reducing the cost of the man, increasing the profit. And businesses are in business to make profit. Nobody is a fool. I buy say or take any boss swama or take taxes swama or boa sika kwemu or boa security. Operate 24/7, produce more, become more productive and competitive at the same time, and help the state employ more people. That is what the 24-hour economy is about, and that is why organized labor, not MPP, organized labor. Yeah. Or my doing 24-hour economy no one must be a game changer. Almost who be that we na Ghana here. We na di adwuma organized labor, MPP for kawo, NDC for kawo, omo kanokre. That is why Guta adwadifo wo Ghana nyina kuba time Ghana Union of Traders Association. Almost 24-hour economy need your mind ehwehwe. It almost NDC for na. That is why Federation of Labor, Institute of Economic Affairs, a policy think tanker. Yeah. Political parties near bind their policy. Even MPP for no mokano krekakra. Dr. Kuboy, Minister for Health. Meneno, Metro TV, I can show you the video. Also, be catch us the 24-hour economy. And yeah, no boy, 24-hour economy is possible. Okuboy, Minister of Health. Alan Chebante, or no, and you know, or MPP for one district, one factory more. Then. Yeah. Yeah. Alan Chemante, what Bob Rebi Numa. Alan Chemante also be catch us the 24-hour economy is not possible. So when you listen to these ignorant MPP guys, they just go and pick one gaff of one communicator, one making sure say were reading the news, they pick on one graph and says, hey, 24-hour economy is bad.
But see,
24-hour economy cannot be explained. No. They should cut this video.
Okay.
They said you communicate. They should cut my video. And when ridicule me on Facebook, say 24-hour economy.
So Sami Jamfi, the National Communication Officer of NDC, Mulabre Aso, Yankona boys Nika Krangu to me by see and Abatuaso. Koba BM, Emfa, Emra, Pensem so on Badwam, on Adom TV. Happy birthday and confirm Nana Fianco of Atenka Media. We wish you all the best, Nyami Enshirap, and also Lawyer Enoch Afuakwa, member of the NPP National Communications Team. So happy birthday, Enko, Emfa, Emma. And also congrats to Pargrave Boache Dankwa for receiving a doctorate in leadership. Muni Madin Yanswabo over the years. So Sabi Jamfi, the National Communication Officer of NDC is still in seat. Actually Enkomo about the National Democratic Congress and our campaign for 2024 election. A few messages here now, Menfa and Twasunkom. Good morning. Please ask Sabi Jamfi for me. Would the government workers work beyond 8 hours with the same salary? And we know that multimedia, for instance, already running the 24-hour economy now. What would be the difference? Walanyo Edwe Friakwatia and also Ede Ebaye. We say, good morning. I think the 24-hour economy will mean increase in labor asset. Will both public and private have the additional resources to pay the additional workers? During the Mahama regime, did they not freeze additional employment? Every Paju and so on, also
Mama responded to.
Yeah.
Go back to me.
Now, this was a question. Good morning. And to my boss, Sami Jamfi, he's very reasonable character, a man with a cheerful and kind heart. I appreciate him for his unwavering support and guidance. He always goes the extra mile to uplift those around him. I also want to acknowledge and commend Sami for his tireless advocacy for the party. His dedication and hard work are truly inspiring and appreciate how he's building and nurturing the new generation of leaders in interest of the National Democratic Congress. Eric Ajay, anyway, and so by some others being so account. What other response to?
Well, I think most of the concerns, Mr. Medana said your text messages here, but the concerns about Bakoka said businesses need to be pretty 24/7. Yes. So what would be their place under the 24-hour economy? Simple. We are pretty 24. For example, Coca-Cola operates 24/7 already. Okay. Yeah. So President Mahama is saying that for those businesses, they will also be part of the 24-hour economy.
Because you already
the tax incentives, they will benefit. Okay. Security, they will benefit. In Kenya, they will benefit. Now, if already, they say, are buying shenka.
Okay.
And by chance, or decide they say there is demand for our products, so we want to do 24/7.
Okay.
Your cement or 24/7. Your tires or 24/7. The demand is there for their things, so they do. But are buying in the policy and a strategy
Okay.
President Mahama said we'll capture all of them under 24-hour economy. They will benefit for cheaper taxes, benefit for cheaper power, cheaper and reliable power, must say. Security support, Bibenya financing support, depending on what they are doing, and whether it's for export and all that. Their capacity will be better enhanced to produce more. Okay, and employ more. Because at the end, papa, I don't know businesses now, be more 24/7. Have you thought about it?
I best started about something.
Oh, President Mamaka, immediately he's sworn in. A council will be formed that he will chair to put in place the framework for the 24-hour economy. There will be a 24-hour economy secretariat that will be put in place. And by the end of the first year, you will see the rollout of 24-hour economy.
So basically, by entry move from 2026?
No, 2025. BBA started for 2025. Because we are going to consult all stakeholders, TUC, all the labor unions. We will have to change our labor laws to provide for, because currently 24-hour economy in Nimba, to provide for 24-hour economy. And if you're operating 24/7, what are your responsibilities? What are the rights of workers? All that must be spelled out. There must be a regulatory framework that will be put in place by law and an institution appointed to oversee it. Yes, the implementation will begin. Because we don't have time. I was see, Bawumia, NPP for Masega now. You have no idea. You have no idea. When the car ye dia, aban we to shedda. Say aban for beba ni metua. You heard Akufo-Addo during the MPP primary saying that no dear, we give you up. Or man pay you for beba no emrame solve problems with. Ask yourself, say, aban for beba no. If any ye kwa face ke tu asa aka ni nyina. He said debt to GDP has gone off the roofs. That is all. You see, as the 24-hour economy, as the 24-hour economy rollout is going on, and we are producing more production means a higher GDP. Okay. As you are increasing your GDP, then okana would the order to usika wo ho a na kana be yeketu abi. Okay. Say na say GDP ni so little nti no. Okano efa usika mu usika ni na. But once your wealth, which is your GDP, your gross domestic product, increases because you're operating 24 hours economy, and it is leading to more production, okay, of goods and services. You are growing the economy, your GDP is increasing, and the component of your debt, the percentage of your debt to that GDP, it gives the government room to borrow again, to maneuver and all that. Okay. You ask, where are you going to get the money from to do? You don't need money. You just need a political will and the ideas. 24-hour economy, you see, it provides security. It is leadership.
Obama incentivized loan from Exim Bank.
Exim Bank never ordered that president. Mama Exim Bank or my chairman will pay for in the name of one day.
You better cut down taxes kakra more. You better absorb energy kakra. How much never cost here?
Me no can say MPP before. Omo parliament, omo pay tax exemptions. Yeah. To the tune of $400 million. It was $420 million. Minority. At about $350 million. That is why they have sacked Kweku Kwarteng as chairman of the finance committee. Yes, that is the reason. Because Kweku Kwarteng is a man of conscience. So, as the chairman of the finance committee, he was against it. I'm giving you this breaking news. And that is why they have removed him to be able to. Unim say, okay, about tax incentives now. One business, they are giving them tax incentive worth $145 million. One business. Go and check. Go and check. Millions of dollars. Now you can give this tax rebates. President, we are going to channel that tax incentives well into businesses who actually need it. And we are talking about businesses that will be operating 24/7, employing employing them. What that means, and then we are doing about multimedia, be a cameraman, upon 5. And you may be to a juma for our port, we bet a juma for passport office, we bet a juma for baby. So you can be doing 2 jobs. You can be doing jobs as your strength can allow you. We a student, when we are school, you will get a vacation job. Okay. Where contractors here are more way. I'm saying, opposite you move over 24-hour economy. No, I'm for chat to and come on there. I can go on and on and on. Maybe. Okay. You more contractor kwai on koye kwai. E kwai a yebetumi dia fe ba kwai ye de mfie and 9 mfie no. Na omanfo pekwan na yusu yenya na kwan na eda ho. Ye delay na kwan na sanso atutu asay na ebo mine ka because we are delaying. Sometimes we have to even pay interest on delayed payments. Meboa, it see who on kana ye the contractor no. Na kwan da ho. President Mama say, why must we let the contractors work only during the day? Ukwa brochi da anadwo ne ye kwan. Kwan ya omo ye no hey kokuma sisi
poku ase area.
Kwa brochi sa kwan ni nyina anadwo ne ye no. In terms of the 24-hour economy, those companies will be working 24/7. Ya so nkeni ane wo ho, security wo ho. Enti say laborers na ye for mo. Laborers ni bi beba one shift anopa so mo ye 1,000 anadwo another 1,000 beba be ye adwuma, another 8 hours. Another 8 hours, another 1,000 beba be ye adwuma. Contractor no ho ne tono because e kwan anka odi 3 years be wie no or the 1 year be wie.
It depend on how aban betua neka.
And aban so betua. Now, Obama will be a quite 24 hours because the road is important. And you want a person
when the contract is breaker.
Oh, of course, government will always owe. America cry their contractor for car. The most important thing is that we makano and chem morosun could do pempons will be. And Kofo we muno omwe disika besi omabo no disika ni nyina e ka mere there is no money.
Some 24-hour economy ebe cost say.
What's it?
24-hour economy ebe cost say.
24-hour economy is not a policy that you put cost to it, that it will cost at this amount. Because it is a number of strategic interventions and I would a rolling out policy. What it is will be say one district, one factory, and NPP forecast on mobile never cost to say. You understand? Because the duty of government is to create an enabling environment for the economy to thrive, for private sector to thrive. In this case, government is going to create an enabling environment for businesses and certain public institutions to operate 24/7. Now, by virtue of that, citizens are getting better services, there are more jobs, revenue is going out. But government will not be able to say, this is the specific cost, because you see, there is no limit to the businesses and the companies, the institutions who are going to operate under 24-hour economy. It is going to be an ongoing process. And if the NDC stays in power forever and Jesus tarries, for it is going to be a program about forever. It is not there. No, for a certain period, no, I can say, no, a number of interventions, a big cost to okay, for things like time of use tariff, you're cutting Kenya, so there will be a cost element there. Depending on the participating businesses and what you are giving, there will be a cost element. But even that, unim say in Kenya borna yet so never abayanya sika more for Kenya. Do you know that? Should I explain that to you? Once Ghana, IPPs, omo producing Kenya ma yeni nyina no. Omo producing Kenya 24/7.
Sure.
Unless government tells them to shut down, they will produce the power. But yeah, you consume Kenya, say ye nyuma say ye nipa. Why would you know fear the atwa de why would you TV why would you hear juma why would you hear factory yeah you consume Kenya no dodo na you consume Kenya no e free anopa ko si anwumre until we peak hours na e be 6-7 pm and then nipa use Kenya pa e dura na after 10 you use Kenya no nipa kakra bi na use Kenya until we check your energy your power ina wo sa na na demand so what hwi be Kenya na ya produce ya kwen e ko waste. The power is going waste. Idle power. Sani friend. Now President Mahama said, instead of the power to go idle, let me encourage businesses, factories, manufacturers, construction companies, to operate in the night. In addition to their operation during the day. Enti power nanka na joke ebe waste kwano na yenya usike biano. Now that power will be consumed. So instead of getting nothing for the power that would have gone waste, now we will get something. Even though say I think Kenya and Boso anajo, you will get something which you would not have gotten. Because I mean you use prepaid. Now anajo, I'm not using the power. Send to me. But if I'm using the power, I bet say me, even though the rate will be cheaper than the mutual area, the power would have wasted away in the night. Just what you say. So there are even some of the interventions are okay. People think that when you give tax incentives, you lose tax revenue. Yes, in the short period, you lose tax revenue. But in the long run, as the businesses reduce their cost of production and expand and produce more and export more, you are getting more foreign exchange. They are paying more taxes. Sure. And that is why sometimes you see in America, they give tax rebates and yet revenue goes up. Because the tax collection system is efficient. And you know something maybe about the same energy. It's about the before there. Omo to omu ni policy. Omu policy na ne say mon first year ne mame. Omo flag bearer. Oh, me dance. Oh, that must for day. Omo flag bearer ko gina nipa animu a. Asa akra ne car yira. Mon first year ne mame wo so wuni license na watwi car. O boss driver cry the car man no wakonya accident akokum nipa. O ba wo say mon first year ne mame omo policy no. Aba womia dia na waya yen to abama mon first year ne mame things like that besi ne kire me wo yensem tru ni waya adwuma wo ya I'm giving you a challenge. Show me one thing original idea about womia dia ba to address adwuma sem. The biggest problem confronting Ghanaians today is the problem of high unemployment. Adwuma ni ho ni pepe adwuma akwasinsia Ghana for hell Bawumia solution to unemployment kabako. Say President Mahama de yaka. Yes 24-hour economy.
Okay.
TUC abona baso. Okay. Guta abona baso. Okay. IE abona baso. Okoboy abona baso. Obi abona baso. MPP force enye. Meboa. Bawumia says a bad idea. Ono ne de way. Can be chere.
It's Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia ebesmo bia manaba no ababeye ano.
Oh, akwese na winning be. This is not fair to Alhaj Bawumia. No, this is not fair. This is the whole vice president.
About the energy. I hope some say you aware say we are still under IMF.
This is not fair. The way enye. The way enye.
Meta me aso.
Me fa ho. Ye pon ha akra me.
Me say. Meta me aso.
Man ka hwe bia me
change na ne say
ye pon ha akra me say. Sire me Bawumia nhyehyeye ba ko a wode atudwa e betumi creative nyuma. O say wey na ye me answer to the man who's a producer kasagu asom. Omo ko internet so no mo pebi nka nkyere na na.
O china Dennis Murakabo aje be ba ba kirem.
Yes, I'm going to move them a cover. We are almost to my interview. Almost a cover.
The policy of Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia. You almost say bit
President Mahama in 2020 People's Manifesto go and check. Promise to train 1 million young people in coding. And you're two needing 1 million coders program 2020. But Bawumia was mate. And then we buy when your policy abort said they don't so about what could we ask our policy 1 million coders program. What could we are? Or make our original policy said Bawumia. Me many swadi hununi we na medeba and your first year na see, governance is a serious business. The presidency is for serious people. Show us the ideas you have to address a Juma somewhere and not a Ghana for how kese. You be sawa se mon first year na mai. Usi aya.
Research na miracle boaji ba.
Usi aya. And you see that will be some baby about women's bank asem.
Yes,
look,
me what 2 minutes per na yanko.
Oh, okay, see be point 25.
25
Ah, nyamo time we. Ma
you so den. It's more 1 minute kura.
Look, there de womuni, there de pa ne say Ghana ma. Ye papa Mahama se weti musu. Onim se Ghana ma mo nya kwadworo, Ghana ma pa adwuma. Na mo makwansidi a Ghana ma bebre face eye dwetira mu di bedidwa. Ghana ni ba bia ni wa opese ono di otifie wonye hwe na ne kunkwa na ekọ na eba. Ono so pese oye bibi. Na ono so be mani yi kakra ono so aboa ewufie. Ye maame mu ye nim sikan keten a modi aye adwuma amana ya akese dia hwe ye bi modi ahwe ye suku modi aboa fie modi aboa wo man no. Nti ye papa Mahama so oba aside 24-hour economy no. Ode nhihye bi ba eye for manko a adutwam. Ye friend on National Women's Development Bank. Ebi si Ghana bakose muda. Okwa amama bebre a ebi wo ho. President Mahama so de bi ba Ghana.
Okay.
Banga eye for ma. Oba na be bank manager. Oba na be cashier. Oba na be teller. Oba na be security. Omanko na be da board so. Giving loans to a manko. Enyuma eye madia. Emma omoye abanjuma na ankwankura nyuma omoye businesses.
Say
wo pebesia ma me fancy from 1,000 cedis, 500 cedis, 10,000 ekwa to even 1 million.
Okay.
Besia wunsi hu kakra bi.
Na bank.
Ya ma wo mre ama wo de tu. Yes, a bank.
But I say Samija Fie, National Communications Officer.
Now him say
of the
Joma Mebe.
Be adwuma mpuntuo ni akotonko a. Wakra we da se.